Now, the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California presents Suspense.
Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Lee J. Cobb as star of The Bet, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant as Roma Wines bring you Mr. Lee J. Cobb in a remarkable tale of suspense.
Haunted? Yes, I'm haunted. It's a year now, and I can't erase the memory of that precipice I very nearly stepped from. That darkness into which I almost plunged. Or maybe I took the plunge and I'm in it now, in the dark. It doesn't usually happen in my business. But what's the use of talking about it? You'd only say I'm too susceptible. And I'd say you're right, I am susceptible. To faces and places. To women's faces. One woman's face. And to lost, dark places on what I call the rim of the world. Places like Sierra Leone, Saigon, Balsall. Places like Trinidad. But you won't get it from reading atlases and maps. If you read, for instance, that the seasons of Trinidad are regular, wet from May to January, dry from the end of January to May, the average annual rainfall 63 inches, you won't understand how I saw it when I landed at Port of Spain in April, the dry season. I remember it was a day so clear and bright that it was a world under glass. And I liked it. I liked the harbor, cathedrals, the old streets, the dry, spiced air, and that little shop I wandered into to get away from the blaze of the sun. I'd heard she went there. Siam Brahmachari shop of Hindu antiquities. Hello? Anybody here?
Certainly. Good afternoon. I am Siam Brahmachari.
Oh, it's dark. I didn't see.
Yes, I live here like a mole, and when the clock rings, it brings me customers every time. What can I show you?
Well, I thought I'd look around.
It's a pleasure. Look as you wish. You're a stranger in Port of Spain?
I landed today.
And you're an artist?
Well, how did you...
That's a sketch pad you carry.
Oh, yes. Yes, I
You'll
paint.
find Trinidad charming to paint until the rains come, Mr.
Scott Turner.
Mr. Scott Turner, yes. It's lovely until next month, then the green rain until the first of the year.
Well, that sounds paintable. The rain. By the way, I believe you know a
The
Mrs.
rain? Oh, no. It comes down so there's no... Pardon, please. Mrs. Barton. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Siam. Did my Shiva get here?
Yesterday, Mrs. Barton, I took him out of his straw nest. Yesterday. A beautiful white jade Shiva. I'll bring him in.
Thank you.
Oh, but first, this is Mr. Turner, a newcomer and an artist.
Oh? How do you do?
How do you do?
Talk to him till I return, Mrs. Barton. I want him to see our Shiva, too.
Well, we have our orders, Mr. Turner.
Yes. What is it, a statue?
A small one. It's my hobby. I collect Hindu gods. Do you know about them?
Oh, a little. I've been to India.
This is one I've wanted a long time. A statuette of Shiva from the dead city of Angkor Wat. It was buried for 3,000 years.
You see? He's small, Mrs. Barton, but he's perfect. Look, not a blemish.
Siam, he's beautiful. Isn't he beautiful, Mr. Turner?
The great god Shiva. Yes, he's quite the boy. 200 million people believe he controls lightning, thunder, their very lives. Shiva, beloved of women.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
And beloved by you, Mrs. Barton.
Oh, no. No. I have my own reason for being attracted to Shiva.
Yeah? What's your reason?
Don't you remember what Shiva is, first of all? He's the god of destruction, Mr. Turner. And I like that. Destruction. That's the kind of woman I am.
She liked destruction. Of course, I knew that already about Ada Barton. She must have loved Trinidad, a place where a casual conversation turns suddenly intense, suddenly dangerous, where you never know the whirlpool under your feet until you're in it. I was in that whirlpool in a second, and I'm still there. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I had no difficulty meeting Ada Barton again. You know how colonial cities are. The teeming population that belongs and the handful of English, Americans, French, administrators, speculators, painters, planters, who huddle together socially because, well, they're afraid. And even so ungregarious a man as Paul Barton wasn't above inviting a visiting American to his home. But no matter how we'd met, he and I were bound to disagree.
So you're an artist, Mr. Turner. Well, I envy you. It must be pleasant not to have to work for your living.
Well, naturally, I don't look at it that way.
Paul, for heaven's sake.
Oh, but Ada, my dear, surely neither you nor Mr. Turner contend painting is labor, not productive labor.
But that's not the point.
Well, I think it's a point. And I think painting is productive. Although I must confess that painting seldom produces for the painter comfort such as you have here. I wish it did.
More coffee, Scott.
Please, Miss Barton.
Well, naturally, millions buy my sugar because it's a necessity. A picture on the wall isn't.
It is for me, Paul.
It is for the millions who buy your sugar, Mr. Barton. At least it's necessary for me to believe it's a necessity to them. A necessity for which they're starved. But I think your difference with me is more personal, Mr. Barton.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
You see, I think you envy me.
I envy you?
Because you're a romantic who never found whatever you came here for. This is a beautiful island, Mr. Barton.
In the dry season, yes.
You've built a beautiful house, and you're married to an extraordinarily beautiful woman.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
But because you've pegged your dream to what the morning stock market has to say on the price of sugar, it's all ashes to you. So you resent me, the itinerant artist, symbol of the freedom you lost.
Ashes? I love it. I'm a man who likes organization, utility, and there's plenty of romance in sugar.
As much as there is in a Portuguese sloop, Java-bound, or in the ruined streets of Palmyra, gulls flashing in the sun over Sicily, or in the port of Spain tonight, with its smell of fast-growing things, to a man like me who can claim the whole world because no part of it claims him.
You are very persuasive, Mr. Turner.
You know what I think? I think you're irresponsible, Mr. Turner, because you haven't the necessary courage to take responsibility.
Paul, you're insulting.
Maybe, but I put years of hard work into developing this business.
And you don't think I've worked?
No, I don't think you have, and I don't think you can. Why, I'd bet $50,000 that you couldn't stick to a useful routine job for 2 years.
What you call a useful routine job?
Yes. I'll put up $50,000 that you couldn't stick it out, say here, where you think it's so beautiful, working for me.
Paul, don't be ridiculous. You can't buy everything with your money. I have an idea that Mr. Turner isn't the sort of man...
Maybe he can. What kind of work, Mr. Barton?
You can't be serious, Scott.
Oh, it would be work that you can do, say, in my laboratory. I've got some things going on tropical diseases in addition to the necessary laboratory work for the sugar, soil tests, things like that.
Well, I'm not a technician.
Oh, I'd make it easy for you. I'm the technician. All you'd have to do is keep routine records for 2 years.
For $50,000?
That's right, $50,000. Or if you quit, nothing.
It's a bet, Mr. Barton. It's a bet. What's that?
What?
That.
Rain, Mr. Turner. Rain for 9 months. Endless, remorseless oceans of romantic rain. It'll make it easier for you to stay indoors.
Endless, remorseless rain. I liked it at first because it blurred the passage of time. And somehow my job wasn't easy. In the fields around the laboratory, the cane grew up, was cut, grew and was cut. But inside the laboratory where I lived day and night, all sound and life came wrapped in the silken, deadly, hypnotic drumming and hissing of rain. The first 2 months, only one thing bothered me. The petty needling of Paul Barton. We spent our mornings together, he making his tests while I wrote them up for the files. Scarcely a day went by when he didn't say something sharp or bitter.
Well, how's the romantic Mr. Turner today? Can you read any poetry into the smell of aniline dyes? 2 years, Scott, 2 years. You see what you're heading for? A laboratory stoop. And this rain will grow mole in your curly artist lock. I guarantee it. Yes, my wife Ada fancies art too, Scott. She buys little things, paintings, statues. But she buys them with money from sugarcane, Scott. Or had you forgotten that?
I hadn't forgotten that. I hadn't forgotten Ada. A dangerous woman. And I knew how dangerous. I knew things about her he didn't know. That she liked destruction. And every time he lashed out at me, I knew more. That for her own destructive purposes, she was feeding him this hate of me, nurturing it with intention and care. Well, in the tropics, things grow fast. And Ada Barton's purposes grew fast, to full flower. In the afternoons, when Paul was out in the cane fields, she began to visit me in the laboratory.
He's right. You are getting a scoop.
Close the door.
And a squint. It definitely doesn't become you, Scott.
I thought you were going into Port of Spain today.
Did I say that?
Well, I heard something to that effect. And so did Paul.
The road's a swamp, and besides, something's wrong with the car. One of the wires.
Oh. You wouldn't know which wire?
I don't know what it's for, but if it's broken, the car won't run. I know that. Must you keep working? It isn't very polite of you.
This isn't a salon, Ada. And these sculptures have to be put away.
You know, Scott, this whole business of your bet with Paul shocks me a little.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it shocks me to see what he's doing to you.
I'm shocked to see what you're doing to him, Ada.
Don't change the subject. Why do you put up with it? Why do you stay here?
Isn't $50,000 an understandable motive to you?
Not for a man like you. You must have another motive.
Believe me, I haven't. I'm just that crass.
Not even me, Scott.
You might have been a motive. At first.
Now I don't compete with Java, the gulls of Sicily.
Look, Ada, why don't you give him a break? You don't mind taking his money. Why don't you take his terms, too? He doesn't ask much.
Why don't you kiss me, Scott?
Ada.
Yes.
Whose destruction, Ada?
Destruction?
Yes. Which of us have you marked to destroy? Paul or me?
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star Mr. Lee J. Cobb in The Bet by Donald S. Ryerson. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. Have you invited friends or family to dinner tomorrow night? Then here's a timely suggestion from famed hostess Elsa Maxwell. Welcoming guests with Roma California Sherry is becoming an American custom. My guests compliment me when I serve Roma Sherry with simple hors d'oeuvres or cheese. Roma Sherry, served cool, is a delicious appetizer before the meal, the perfect first call for dinner. Yes, and Roma Sherry is delightful later in the evening, too. Glorious golden amber Roma Sherry is a happy, mellow wine with natural fragrance. Cream-rich with natural grape sugar sweetness and nut-like taste. If you prefer a dry sherry, get Roma California Pale Dry Sherry, famous for its light, nut-like taste. It's a good idea to keep both Roma Sherry types in the house and give your guests their choice. Remember, because of uniformly fine quality at low cost, More Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. Always insist on Roma. R-O-M-A. Roma wines.
And now Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Lee J. Cobb as Scott Turner in The Bet, a play well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I knew if I wouldn't face it then, I knew whom she'd marked for destruction. Because I knew a lot about what kind of woman she was. And it wasn't more than 6 months before she'd laid her cards on the table.
$500,000, Scott. $500,000. And I'm his beneficiary.
But if you'll wait, Ada, let me finish the 2 years.
More than 18 months to go. I won't wait.
But we'll have our money then.
What? $50,000.
Anyway, it can't be done. We wouldn't get away with it.
You haven't even let me tell you how we can.
When a man's insured for so much, his death is sure to be investigated, I know.
I know, too.
And an insurance investigator is thorough. He won't accept your grief no matter how well you can act. And he won't accept my being here. He'll find out who and why.
He'll find out nothing that isn't on the death certificate. Listen to me.
Darling, don't force me into this.
Listen. Besides malaria, there are 2 diseases in Trinidad that kill hundreds every year. Typhoid and amoeba histolytica.
My dear, please, all our lives...
Paul's healthy, so he might recover from either one alone. But if he has both together...
No, Ada. No matter how simple you make it, I won't...
Now, you go to the hospital at least once a week for laboratory supplies. You must have seen where they keep specimens, typhoid, microbes, amoebas.
No, Ada. The risk...
You won't gamble for these stakes. You'll be rich. You'll be with me. Scott, do you know where they keep the specimens?
Ada, you remind me of something.
Why don't you answer me?
A spider spins a web.
Scott!
A male spider comes courting her, but before she'll have him, he has to catch a blue fly and bring it to her wrapped in his silk so that she can eat it alive.
Scott!
Then she accepts her mate. But the next day, she eats him alive.
That's a horrible story. You don't really think that I'm...
No. I don't suppose I do.
You'll get the microbes then, won't you? Won't you, Scott?
Ada, let me think about it a little while. Let me at least pretend I'm a man with a conscience.
Scott?
Oh, Paul, I wasn't expecting you this afternoon.
Yes, I know. You were expecting Ada. Well, she's here, too.
Hello, Scott.
Hello.
I just stopped by for a moment to tell you I have to go to Tobago.
Tobago?
Yes, I have a grinding plant there, and we're installing a new engine. I'll be gone about 2 days.
I told Paul that Tobago in this weather...
Oh, yes, you're taking chances, Paul.
I take enough Atabrin to keep on the right side of malaria. Don't worry, I'll be all right.
Yes, but there are other things, typhoid.
I've never known you to be so concerned before, Ada.
Oh, Paul.
Oh, if it weren't for certain other factors, my dear, I'd be touched, believe me.
What other factors?
I don't want to be sordid, Ada. Surely I don't have to describe a situation you and Scott know better.
What do you mean?
All right, we'll maintain the cultivated surface if you wish. By the way, Scott, how do you feel now about our bet?
The same as before, that I'll win it?
Yeah, well, perhaps. Lately, I thought the whole thing was a mistake, at least on my part.
Want to call it off?
I didn't say that exactly. I'll tell you, we'll talk about it when I get back, the 3 of us. I may have a counter-proposal.
Paul, you wouldn't
All
dare...
right.
Not...
We'll talk about it.
Fine. I'll be looking forward to it. Well, Ada?
I think I'll sit here a while, Paul. It's so peaceful now that the rain stopped.
Huh. It has stopped. I didn't notice.
A truce. A false peace. It'll begin soon again. Well, goodbye then.
Goodbye, Paul. Take care. You heard? You heard what he said?
He's a little excited, Ada. It didn't mean anything.
Don't be a fool. It means you haven't any choice now.
There's always a choice.
Well, yes. Now you can choose me with $500,000 or nothing. Not 1 red cent.
But he didn't say he wouldn't pay.
That's what he means. He hates us. Both of us. His only weapon is his money. What a triumph for him to hoax you into slaving here for 8 months and then throw you out.
Oh, no, he wouldn't dare.
Don't you think I know him? You have to do what I say.
How will you give it to him? The microbes.
In his food. It'll only take a drop. Say in caviar. He's a pig for it, like he is about everything else. Caviar, highly seasoned with sauce.
You've really planned this?
Somebody has to plan. Do you want to?
No.
He'll be home day after tomorrow. He'll ask you to come to the house for tea. I'll give it to him then, so it will look like he caught them in Tobago.
Ada, I'm not sure that I can... I'm not...
I am sure. It's the only thing we can do. You love me, Scott. Will you get the specimens from the hospital? Will you?
If anyone had told me that I could do...
Will you get the specimens, Scott?
All right. I'll get them this afternoon. That afternoon, the rains had stopped. It was no fall's peace. The season was over, 2 weeks early. I drove into Port of Spain through a crawling, chalk white mist, through the strong, heady smell of decaying jungle. And the cessation of sound was enormous in my ears. It was as though the rain had stopped on a shout. I got the specimens, 2 tiny tubes of dynamically living death. When I stored them away in the laboratory refrigerator, I riveted my mind on Ada's face and her incomparable voice.
We can do so much together, Scott. You're a savage like me. Remember how you looked at Shiva that first day? I could tell we're alike. No little stifling moralities. We're beyond such things, you and me, beyond pity or shame.
Yes, quite beyond shame or pity.
Be very careful, my darling. Eat only the caviar without the sauce. We'll leave all the rest for him.
The afternoon Paul Barton came back, I walked to the house he was so proud of. There was a mist, still on the ground, but thinning fast. The dry season had begun. The only sound beside my footsteps was the last rainfall dripping from the giant trees and the hushed, mysterious voice of the jungle itself. Ada met me at the door. You can't possibly understand about her face. Vitality isn't the word. There is no word. Her face was the indestructible essence of life. When I saw her, there were no more doubts. She took me into the room where she kept the Hindu gods, where Paul was already sitting over his tea.
Oh, hello, Scott. Come in.
Well, you did invite me.
Of course, but you surprised me again. You're punctual as well as tenacious.
Help yourself to tea, Scott. I'll get the caviar.
Thanks, Ada. I'm sorry I disappoint you so often, Paul.
Disappoint me?
By not conforming to your preconceived portrait of an artist.
Oh, that's not where I misjudged. I had a preconceived portrait of the kind of man my wife thinks she wants. She wants a fool and a weakling.
Well, I won't sit here and discuss...
Here's the caviar, with sauce and without. And some new crackers over from England. Native pastry for you, Scott. You like sweets. Pull out that little table.
I'll do it.
Thanks, dear.
You're right, Scott. You're right. We won't discuss that. That's beside the point. We were going to discuss my counter-proposal.
Oh, Paul, let's not have unpleasantness right away.
You assume it's unpleasant, not for me. I just want to say I'm closing the laboratory. Push the crackers over, Ada.
I'd like to hear your reason.
The research is no longer necessary, and I want you to leave Trinidad.
You're worried about Ada, aren't you?
Oh. We're dropping the cultivated surface, aren't we? Well, yes. Caviar and sauce. My wife prepares this very well, Scott.
Yes. I wonder how well you know her.
I know her pretty well. Now, you're thinking of the 50,000, of course. Oh, really, Scott, try this. Ada puts everything in it. Did I say something?
Put it down.
What?
Put the caviar down, Paul. It's deadly.
Scott, you fool.
Yes, there's everything in it, including death, typhoid, amoebas. She prepared it very well.
Ada.
Ada, is this...
I'm going to kill you, Scott. I hadn't intended to just yet.
I know. Oh, of course you'd have a gun. How many men have you killed, Ada? How many helpless, hypnotized men have helped you to kill and then have themselves died? How many husbands, lovers?
How did you know?
I'm not such a romantic figure, Ada. I came here with some previous knowledge of you. You see, I was sent here for a purpose. I didn't meet you by accident. But I didn't know what you'd be like. How much of a spell you and the rain could cast. But it's over. The rains and everything. Yes, I was sent to investigate because of all the insurance.
An insurance man, how dismal. You don't deserve even the...
You killed her. You killed her.
Yes. I killed her. Yes, I'm haunted. I keep away from rain because she flourishes if it rains too long. She comes back like a dank, strong jungle vine, flowered and perfumed, but tough to the core. She winds herself around me. She tries to drag me once more to that precipice above that darkness, an existence beyond shame or pity or morality.
Roma Wines have brought you Lee J. Cobb as star of The Bet, tonight's study in suspense.
This is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines, the sponsor of Suspense. Here's extra good news for you. You can now enjoy the taste luxury of Roma Wines at the lowest prices in years. Yes, the high quality of Roma Wines is unchanged, as good as ever. But Roma's new low prices enable you to save as much as 1/4. You can now enjoy Roma wines more often. Roma California wines offer you sherry, port, muscatel, and tokay for entertaining, Burgundy and Sauterne for mealtime pleasure, and Roma champagne to make any occasion unforgettable. Each of these fine Roma wines brings you the goodness of luscious grapes, gathered at peak of flavor, gently pressed, then unhurriedly brought to delicious perfection under the patient guidance of Roma's ancient winemaking skill. Bottled at Roma's own famed wineries, located in California's choicest vineyard districts. Roma wines are true wines, always unvaryingly good, now featured by your dealer at new low prices. Always insist on Roma wines. No other wines offer you so much for so little. Roma. R-O-M-A, Roma Wines.
Lee J. Cobb appears through the courtesy of 20th Century Fox and will soon be seen in his first role since leaving the service, Anna and the King of Siam. Next Thursday, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Zachary Scott in Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Yes, Roma wines taste better because only Roma selects from the world's greatest wine reserves for your pleasure. And now, Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, Roma Wines present
Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Robert Mitchum in Death at Live Oak. a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those better tasting California wines enjoyed by more Americans than any other wine. For friendly entertaining, for delightful dining. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant. As Roma Wines bring you Robert Mitchum in a remarkable tale of
Suspense.
Do you know what death is? It's a simple surgical process whereby a man's name is cut off from his body. If a man's name is dead, the man is dead. Even though his breathing may be normal, his pulse beat regular and strong. My name is dead. So I've become a ghost, a very much alive ghost with hemoglobin in my bloodstream and thoughts in my brain. And yet, as a ghost, I am accused of a crime which I swear to you I did not commit.
Going up. Name your floors, please.
Seven, please, seven.
Thank
I
you.
had just
Name your
finished a
floors,
rather
please.
harrowing day with my attorney, and I wanted a few moments relaxation at the Sky Room before driving home to Palo Alto. As I stood in the elevator, I was conscious of someone staring at me. A girl, wearing an orchid which had been completely crushed against the shoulder of her mink coat. She was young, early 20s, I'd say, a sort of face which I find peculiarly attractive. Lean, tanned.
Going up.
She stood perhaps 3 feet away from me in the elevator. Her eyes stared steadily into mine. I glanced away, then looked back again. She was still staring at
Come
me.
out, please.
Then she stepped over close to me.
Going up.
What are you doing here?
I beg your
19th
pardon.
Why did you follow me? You know I didn't want to see you.
I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
21st floor.
You're Rex Melville.
No, my name is Sutherland.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You look exactly like... Oh, please, forgive me.
This is your floor, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Good night, Mr. Sutherland.
Good night.
Sky room, sir?
Yes, the Sky Room.
Thank you, sir.
I'm a flyer, and I like to look down on the lights of cities from high places. Usually it makes me feel important and warm inside, but not on this night. I found myself looking down, computing how many miles an hour a human body would be falling by the time it hit the sidewalk. Then I noticed, leaning over the parapet, a few feet away from me, the girl from the elevator. Good evening.
Good evening.
It looks as if I am following you.
It doesn't seem possible.
What, the resemblance?
Yes, it's almost perfect. You're a little taller, I think. No, my chin comes just below his shoulder, too. You're exactly the same height as Rex.
And who is Rex?
A friend. You told me your name on the elevator. I've forgotten it.
David Sutherland.
I'm Diana Blake.
Miss Blake?
Yes.
Oh, would you care for something to eat, Miss Blake?
Yes, I would.
We had a rare bit, I think, and we talked about the customary subjects with the expected flippancy. She was beautiful, by every standard except the Flemish. There was a thrilling compactness about her. My mind floated through all sorts of conjectures, but Miss Blake bolted me back to reality.
I lied to you.
What?
My name isn't Diana Blake. It's Mrs. Melville. Rex is not a friend. He's my husband.
Oh, somewhat more than a friend.
In this case, somewhat less. It's so incredible. So utterly incredible to sit across the table from someone who looks exactly like my husband and have a good time. Oh, I better leave. He might find us here.
Of course. Philippe?
Yes, Monsieur Sutherland.
Check, please. May I see you home?
Oh, it's not necessary. I have a suite here in the hotel.
Here is the check, sir.
I'll sign it. May I borrow your pencil, Philippe?
I'm deeply sorry, Monsieur Sutherland.
What?
I've been asked to tell you that...
Now, look, I've been signing checks at the Sky Room for 5 years.
Yes, monsieur, but the accounting
Please,
department...
don't
they
hate
said-
me if I pay it.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly
You
allow...
will find, David, that I am a woman of extremes. I've either a great deal or nothing. Right now, the only thing I have a great deal of is money. Philippe,
Thank you, madame.
don't be angry, please. It's a small price for saving my life.
Saving you?
When you spoke to me out there on the parapet, I was getting ready to commit suicide.
I saw her to the door of her hotel suite, kissed her, mentally, and bade her a formal good night. It's been pleasant meeting you, Mrs. Melville, etc. But inside, I knew what had happened to me. And by 4 a.m, I knew I'd have to do something about it.
Market 0500.
I'd like to speak with Mrs. Melville.
One moment, please. I'm sorry, sir. There is no Mrs. Melville registered here.
Operator, how about a Miss Blake? Diana Blake?
I'm ringing Miss Blake's apartment.
Thank you.
Hello?
Forgive me for calling this late. David Sutherland.
I wasn't asleep. I thought you'd call.
I've got to see you.
I know. As soon as possible.
You see, it's 4:15. I'll meet you in the hotel lobby at, better make it an hour from now.
Oh, not the lobby. There's a little coffee shop, Radnick's, around the corner on Post Street.
I'll be there. 5:15. It was just growing light as I drove up the Bay Shore. Practically no traffic. I got to Radnick's in about, 40 minutes. She was there waiting for me. We ordered coffee. Anything else? Eggs, toast?
No, I'm not hungry.
Do you know what I want to talk with you about?
I think I know.
There are a few things we have to get clear. Are you married?
Yes.
The hotel has you registered as Miss Blake.
I've been separated from Rex for 3 years. I met him in Buenos Aires. We were married. Didn't work, so I left him.
No divorce?
I hate scandal. Nobody knew I'd been married. It was foolish, but I came back here and became Diana Blake again.
And he dropped out of your life?
Until last week. Just showed up out of nowhere. Seems he suddenly needs money, and a wealthy wife's a handy thing to have.
Did you buy him off?
It doesn't stop there. He wants to live with me. I can't stand being in the same room with him.
And he looks exactly like me.
That's why I married him. He's very attractive. His appearance... But... He's not a human being.
And you'd rather kill yourself than live with him?
Yes.
Now listen to me. Raise your head. Listen to me.
Yes.
I'd rather die than go through what I have to do this week. You know the firm of Sutherland and Sons?
The importers?
I used to have a third interest in the company. But there have been some cagey stock manipulations by my dear cousins. I wound up with a safe deposit box full of waste paper. I may have to go through bankruptcy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, look. We both considered suicide. That's no good. But what would happen if we both became...
Husband and wife?
Yes.
What will happen to Rex?
Rex is going to become the late David Sutherland.
Oh, no.
Now, look, I've thought it all out. I have some property up in the High Sierra, a summer house called Live Oak. The only way to get there is by air. The place has been advertised for sale. Now, suppose you told Rex you were interested in buying Live Oak. Could you ask him to fly up with me in my plane?
Well, he likes to fly, but he might be suspicious.
You can make it sound logical. Tell him you want to try to make a go of your marriage. Live Oak seems to be an ideal place for a second honeymoon.
Yes, I'll try.
Does he have any friends in San Francisco?
None that I know of. He's lived in Argentina for years. Oh, one thing, his voice. It's a little higher pitched than yours, and he speaks more precisely.
I can get by. What accounts does he have here? Bank accounts?
Doesn't have any. Using traveler's checks and the money I've had to give him.
Will he stay with you tonight?
If I let him.
Good. That'll give me a chance to go through his hotel room. Where's he staying?
The Park Row.
Room?
I don't... Oh, yes, 518.
518. Now, tonight, Diana, you tell him about Live Oak. Say I'm a real estate broker, and make some remark about the resemblance.
Yeah, all right.
Tell him that tomorrow night is the only time I can fly him up to the summer house. I'll meet him at the Palo Alto airport at 9 o'clock.
In the evening.
The air is smoother at night.
Can you land at Live Oak after dark?
No, Diana. But Mr. Melville will never land anywhere alive.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you Robert Mitchum in Death at Live Oak. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. When you share Roma wine with family or friends, you enjoy fuller bouquet, richer body, and better taste. Yes, Roma wine gives you more enjoyment for your money, an extra dividend of taste pleasure in every sip. To make absolutely sure that Roma wines taste better, Roma selects from California's choicest grapes. Then, with centuries-old skill and wine-making resources unmatched in America, Roma master vintners guide this grape treasure unhurriedly to tempting taste perfection. These choice wines are placed with mellow Roma wines of years before. And from these reserves, the world's greatest reserves of fine wines, Roma later selects for your pleasure. Tomorrow night with dinner, enjoy the superiority, the better taste of Roma California Burgundy or Sauterne. Discover for yourself why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. That's R-O-M-A, Roma. Your best buy in good taste.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Robert Mitchum as David Sutherland, with Mary Jane Croft as Diana Blake in Death at Live Oak, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I left Diana and went directly out to the airport. I loosened the screws around the cowling of the instrument panel of my airplane. And I took my parachute home and soaked it thoroughly in a wash tub full of black dye. The shrouds and the silk came out dull black, just right. As it began to grow dark, I felt a tremendous desire to be with Diana, at least to talk with her. I realized how much she was coming to mean to me, but I stifled my urge to call her. If I could be apart from Diana this one night, I could be with her the rest of my life. I drove back into San Francisco to the Park Row Hotel. As I walked in, I turned my hat brim down in the way Diana had told me Rex Melville wore his. I prepared to speak more precisely to try out my impersonation of the man I was about to murder.
Good evening, Mr. Melville.
Good evening. May I have the key to 518, please?
Certainly, Mr. Melville. You weren't gone very long, sir?
No, not long. Is there any mail in my box?
Well, I just gave you your mail, sir, when you went out.
Oh, of course. I'd forgotten. Thank you. I went on up and unlocked the door to Rex Melville's room. Empty. And in a rather slovenly state of disorder. I made it a point to touch everything in the room, the light switches, the water faucets, the drawer handles. I wanted to leave plenty of my fingerprints in case I should need to prove later on that I, the future Rex Melville, had occupied this room. And I left. But I didn't go back to Palo Alto. I just walked the streets of San Francisco until dawn.
Who is it?
David.
Just a moment.
Oh, Diana.
Oh, David. I thought the morning would never come. Rex just left a few seconds ago.
I know. I've been watching for him outside.
He didn't see you?
No. How is it about tonight?
We're all set. It wasn't easy, but I convinced him. He'll meet you at the Palo Alto airport at 9.
Perfect.
I took his billfold out of his coat pocket. Here. His signature's on the traveler's check.
Good. This is just what I needed.
Oh, David, when will it be over?
Before midnight. I'll be back with you by this time tomorrow morning.
Be careful.
Do you know something? I've never kissed you.
Oh, my darling. Forgive me. I didn't blot my lips.
Who could that be?
Rex.
Hide the billfold.
Yes? Who is it?
Let me in, will you? I forgot something.
Just a moment.
I left my wallet. Well, hello.
This is the real estate man I told you about.
My name is Sutherland. You're right, honey. He's a dead ringer for me.
Yes,
I understand we're taking a little trip tonight. Yeah, say you make your business calls pretty early in the morning, don't you, Mr. Sutherland?
he stopped in to find out about tonight.
I was just leaving. Good. Now, what about the wallet, honey?
It's not here.
You sure?
If I find it, I'll call you.
All right. Say, why don't we ride down in the elevator together, Mr. Sutherland? You can tell me something about this place at Live Oak.
Oh, but Rex...
I'll be glad to. Goodbye, Mrs. Melville. I'll see you later, honey.
Goodbye.
Down car.
Go right ahead, Mr. Sutherland. No, after you.
All the way down?
Yes, the lobby, please. Hey, I hope you're a good pilot, Sutherland. I've been flying 10 years. What kind of plane do you have? Metal monoplane, a high wing. It seats 2 people side by side.
Say,
What's the matter?
are you fellas twins?
No.
I thought for a minute I was seeing double. Have to go see an eye doctor or something.
No, we're not twins.
You sure do look alike, though. Glad I don't have to see an eye doctor. Oh, here's the main floor. Watch your step, please.
Hello?
Hello, Diana.
Yes.
Listen, we're in bad trouble.
What's wrong?
The elevator boy. He noticed how much we look alike.
Which car was it?
The end elevator, the one nearest your door.
I can take care of it, David. Don't worry.
It was a ghastly day of waiting. I wired the Ambassador Hotel in Los Angeles to reserve a room in the name of David Sutherland. I remarked casually to one of my neighbors that I was flying down to Los Angeles in the evening. Promptly at 9 o'clock, I drove to the airfield. It was dark and deserted. I dumped my black parachute in the pilot's seat and waited. 9:15, no Melville. 9:30, still no sign of him. About 20 minutes of 10, I saw some headlights turn down the dirt road that leads to the hangar line. Is that you, Sutherland? I've been waiting for you. Well, I'm sorry to be late. I was delayed in town. You all set to go? All set. No one saw him get into the plane. The airport isn't normally equipped for night operation. I didn't waste much time warming up the engine. This would be the last takeoff for my ship, so it didn't make much difference. I gave a full throttle, roared down the asphalt runway, and banked sharply out over the bay. Sort of pretty up here. Yes, very. How long will it take us to get to Live Oak? Not long. Excuse me, I have to make a radio call. NC 35013 calling San Francisco radio. I wish to file a flight plan. Over.
NC 35013, this is San Francisco radio. Go ahead with flight plan.
This is NC 35013 over Mountain View at 1500. Pilot Sutherland, airspeed 145. Fuel supply 3 hours. CFR, destination Los Angeles Municipal. Los Angeles? Shut up. ETA in Los Angeles 2345, over.
Roger, 013. We'll file San Francisco radio out.
But why are we going all the way to Los Angeles? You're taking a longer trip than that, Mr. Melville. I grasped the loose cowling from my instrument panel and swung it squarely against his head. He fell forward against the seat belt. There was no blood. The bruise on his face was exactly where the cowling might strike him if an accident threw him forward against it. Quickly, I screwed the cowling back in place, and then I set about exchanging clothes with my unconscious passenger. It was difficult in the cramped cabin, and I had to watch my flight controls. I propped Melville into the pilot's seat and buckled his safety belt. Then I strapped on my own parachute and trimmed the ship nose down. As it started to pick up speed in a steep dive, I shoved open the cabin door and leaped. Quietly into a meadow a few hundred yards from my burning ship. The wreckage was complete. I pulled in the chute, wadded it up, and tossed it onto my funeral pyre. Sleep well, Mr. David Sutherland. My plane had rammed the wild wilderness on the lower slope of Mount Hamilton. I struck out on foot for the road which I knew from my maps, ran down the mountain from Lick Observatory to San Jose. As I walked along in the moonless night, I felt free. For the first time in many months, no more debts, no more threats of bankruptcy, no more scavenging attorneys. From San Jose, I took the bus back to Palo Alto, keeping as inconspicuous as possible. At the airport, I got into Rex Melville's car. No, it was my car. I was Rex Melville now. It was just getting light as I drove up Bayshore Boulevard. I went into a pay phone booth to call her and tell her everything was all right.
Market 0500.
Miss Blake's apartment, please.
Miss Blake?
Diana Blake.
One moment, sir. I'm ringing Miss Blake's apartment.
Hello? Hello?
Why should a man's voice answer in Diana's room? I went straight to the Park Row. The same clerk was on duty who had called me Mr. Melville the night before.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. The key to 518, please.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Melville.
Why should he stare at me that way? Everything had gone according to plan. What had I done wrong?
Hello.
I must have the wrong room.
No. This is the right room. 518. Come in. I've been waiting for you, although we really didn't expect you to come back here.
What do you want to see me about?
Well, there's a little matter of murder.
You must have the wrong person. My name is Melville.
Rex Melville.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. This your billfold?
Yes, that's mine. There's my name on it, Rex Melville.
Well, you ought to be more careful where you leave it.
Why, where did you find this wallet?
Now we want to get a few things straight. Harry, find the elevator boy and have him come in. Right. Now, about this Miss Blake. What was your relationship with her? Girlfriend?
No, she was my wife.
Oh?
We were married in Argentina 3 years ago.
Well, Mr. Melville, if this woman was your wife, why did she use the name of Miss Blake?
We'd been separated.
Oh, I see.
Did you want to see me, sir?
Yes. I want you to take a good look at this gentleman and tell me if he's ever ridden on your elevator.
I took him down last night from the 21st floor. He was in an awful hurry and sort of nervous. It was just before 9 o'clock. I remember because I go off duty at 9.
No. It was someone else. I was in Palo Alto at 9 last night. What is this, anyway?
Look at him very carefully, son. You're sure this is the man you took down from the 21st floor?
He's even wearing the same suit.
I demand to know it right.
Don't you remember, Melville? Last night, sometime between 8:15 and 5 minutes of 9, you murdered Diana Blake.
I don't remember the next hour at all. But I heard myself saying, "There's another man. He looks exactly like me. He must have killed her."
Oh, a sort of Mr. Hyde character?
No, another person. Elevator boy, you saw us together in your car yesterday morning.
I don't remember.
Now, think. You asked if we were twins, and you said something about going to an eye doctor, remember?
No, I don't remember.
He's lying. Diana bribed him not to tell.
Why should she have bribed him?
Because I'm not Rex Melville. My name is David Sutherland. I live at 18016 Willow Road, Palo Alto. I didn't kill her, I tell you. I loved her.
David Sutherland was killed last night in an airplane crash on Mount Hamilton.
No, it was Melville who died.
Sutherland radioed a flight planned at 9:55 for Los Angeles. He had a reservation at a Los Angeles hotel for last night. He never got there.
I'm Sutherland. I jumped in a black parachute. Melville, the murderer, he's the one who died.
Why are your fingerprints on every doorknob and every water faucet of Rex Melville's room in the hotel here?
I didn't kill Diana Blake. I loved her.
You've been separated from her for 3 years. You're the murderer.
I'm a murderer, yes. I killed Rex Melville. But not Diana. I didn't kill Diana. So, there it is. Now you know what can happen when a man's name is severed from his body. And in a few more moments, I shall know what happens when a man's body is severed from his soul.
Suspense. Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, Roma, America's favorite wines. Before we hear again from Robert Mitchum, star of tonight's suspense play, this is Truman Bradley, inviting you to enjoy the important difference, the extra dividend of pleasure you find in all Roma wines. In fuller bouquet, richer body, and better taste. Yes, Roma wines taste better because Roma, and only Roma, selects for better taste from the world's greatest wine reserves. That's why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. Enjoy the better taste of Roma California Burgundy with your dinner tomorrow. Insist on Roma wines. R-O-M-A, Roma, a premium wine in everything but price. And now, Robert Mitchum.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great pleasure appearing for you on Suspense. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I know you'll like next week's Suspense show when Roma Wines brings you Virginia Bruce, in a very unusual play about a lonely woman who unknowingly invites murder into her home. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Good night.
Robert Mitchum will soon be seen in RKO's Crossfire with Robert Young and Bob Ryan. Tonight's suspense story was written by Robert E. Lee and E. Jack Newman. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Miss Virginia Bruce as star of Suspense. Produced and directed by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California.
For the finest in sherries, remember this name. C-R-E-S-T-A B-L-A-N-C-A. Cresta Blanca. Cresta Blanca. Yes, the famous California sherries of Cresta Blanca are among the great sherries of the world. And Cresta Blanca has created a sherry for every occasion, for every taste. Ask your wine dealer. Discover the ideal Cresta Blanca sherry for you. Shenley's Cresta Blanca Wine Company, Livermore, California.
Tune in again next Thursday, same time, for Suspense. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. Radio's outstanding theater of thrills brings you an hour, a full 60 minutes of suspense. Tonight, starring Mr. John McIntyre in a play entitled The House by the River by A.P. Herbert, directed by Anton M. Leader and produced by Robert Montgomery. Mr. Montgomery.
True wit is nature, to advantage dressed. What oft was thought, but ne'er so well expressed. Alexander Pope was speaking about poetry when he said that. And most of us, when we think about poetry, think of it in much the same way, as beauty caught and held captive in a skein of words, as something soft and lovely, and without violence. But that's not always true. Poetry can be violent and hard and dark, with tales of terror and horror. The popular idea that a poet is always a soft and fragile fellow is also untrue. Poetry grows from the stuff of life, and the poet is heir to all the ills of other men. He is a frequent walker upon the dark paths of life, as well as in the sunlit fields. And finally, it's not true either that a poet worth that name must live in a lonely garret, in obscure poverty, sleeping on the stacks of his unread rhymes. Some poets find fame and fortune early, and live richly in comfort and adulation. In fact, that's the kind of a poet we have in our story tonight. Stephen Burns, who at 35 was already being compared with Keats and Shelley, who had in a few slender volumes made himself the voice and the conscience of all England. His home, standing on the bank of the Thames, was known to 1 million Englishmen as the House by the River. Here he lived in peace and contentment with his wife, Marjorie, and his brother, John, a civil servant in London. Here, on the breast of the great sluggish river, he lived and studied and worked until the evening of June 15th, last summer. Marjorie was out of the house, visiting her people in Cornwall. John was not yet home from work. It was cook's night out. Stephen stood at dusk in his garden, watching the water beneath him turn black as night came on with a rush. His neighbor, Mrs. Ambrose, was watering her tulips in the garden next to his. The scene was set for a strange adventure. Tonight, Mr. John McIntyre returns to our cast, following his sensational performance 3 weeks ago in Donovan's Brain. With him is a new young star from the Abbey Players in Dublin, Mr. Dan O'Herlihy. And so with the performances of John McIntyre as Stephen Burns and Dan O'Herlihy as John Burns in A.P. Herbert's The House by the River, we again hope to keep you in
Suspense.
Anything wrong, Mrs. Ambrose?
Look at that, Stephen.
Why, it's a cat. A dead cat.
Much as I love living on the river, Stephen, this is what it casts up on our property. This and worse.
Yes, I know. I've seen it passing up and down the river for weeks. Yes, what's happened to the world, Mrs. Ambrose, when it can become so indifferent, so menacing and cruel to a little yellow kitten?
I'm sure I don't know about the world, but I do think a letter to the authorities would help.
Yes, it might, at that.
Oh, is that Marjorie up there in the house? I thought she was away for the evening.
She is. No, that must be the new maid.
Oh, Emily Gaunt. Seems like a very nice girl.
Well, she's a nice, clean girl, at any rate. She's probably in the bath right now.
Well, I'll have to get someone to take that cat away.
Good night, Mrs. Ambrose.
Good night.
Yes. Cruel, menacing, indifferent world. Even to a tiny, yellow, innocent little kitten.
Oh.
Well,
Good evening, Mr. Burns.
good evening, Emily. Have a nice bath?
Yes, thank you, sir. Very nice.
Are you looking for something,
Well,
Emily?
I just thought I'd put my hair up tonight.
You have very pretty hair, Emily. I don't wonder you tend it so carefully.
It's a bother more than anything else, it is, sir. Men are so lucky when it comes to things like that.
As a matter of fact, Emily, you're a very pretty girl.
Thank you, sir.
pretty enough to kiss.
Oh, sir.
Would you mind if I kissed you, Emily?
You must be joking, sir.
No, Emily, I'm not joking.
Please, sir. What would Mrs. Burns say?
Never mind, Mrs. Burns, Emily. Never mind. Come here.
Oh, no, please.
Quiet, you little fool. I'm not going to hurt you. Hasn't a man ever kissed you before?
Oh!
Will you be quiet?
No, you're hurting.
Listen to me. You're perfectly safe, Emily. I'm sorry. I was a fool. I didn't mean to hurt you. All right, then. I'm going to let you go. But I want you to be quiet.
Help!
Oh, will you be quiet, you fool? You'll wake everyone. You'll have everyone here. My wife, my neighbors. Stop it. Stop it. Do you hear? Stop it. There. That's better. Emily? Emily? Emily?
Anybody home? Open up, it's John.
John.
It's about time. What kept you so long? You know, I've got to stop forgetting my key like this.
Come in quick.
Is anything wrong?
I need your help. I'm in a hole.
All right, what's the trouble? It's our maid. It's Emily Gaunt.
I'm afraid she's dead.
Why haven't you picked her up? Why haven't you called a doctor?
Listen to me, John. I say she's dead.
Emily? Dead?
Yes.
You ought to throw something over her.
What? Oh, I didn't think.
All right. How did it happen?
I hardly know. I was playing the fool. I was pretending I was going to kiss her.
Go on.
Well, she got frightened. She thought I meant it, and then she bumped her head. I had to keep her quiet at this scandal. She didn't seem to understand, lost her nerve. I kept trying to quiet her, and then she bumped her head. I said that, didn't I?
Shall we call the police?
You don't understand, John. It's murder.
Yes, it is.
What am I going to do?
I don't know. I don't know.
I was thinking, the river. Slip out in a rowboat and do it now. It would be easy that way, take only a few minutes.
Emily Gaunt? In the river?
We've got to get her out of here. Marjorie will be home. Anyone could walk in. I want you to help me, John. If you don't, I'm finished.
Couldn't you throw it over the wall, into the water?
No. The tide would throw it up again in the morning. It's got to go out, John. It's got to be sunk.
All right. Let's get it over with.
I knew you'd help.
Let's get it over with.
Yes, you're right. I'll just run down to the basement for a moment. We have a large sack there. This is far enough.
What are you doing now?
It's got to sink, don't you understand? The anchor will do it.
Hurry up, Stephen. Hurry up.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, now, together. Push. It's 10:15. Emily's been dead an hour. Johnny, what have I done to you?
Nothing. I'll be all right.
Are you sorry?
Of course I'm sorry. What do you take me for? But it couldn't be helped.
Thanks.
Don't talk about it anymore.
The sack is missed.
I'll take the responsibility. I'll say I lost it.
No, I won't have you involved anymore. Besides, it won't be necessary.
Let's go home.
Stop a minute.
What is it now?
I just remembered.
Huh?
My name and address are stenciled on that sack.
Good morning, Mr. Burns.
Oh, morning, Mrs. Beach.
If you please, sir.
Yes, what is it?
It's Emily, sir.
Anything wrong with her?
I don't know, sir. She's not in the house. It was my night out yesterday, and when I came in this morning, I noticed as how her bed wasn't slept in. I think she's been gone all night.
Really?
Gone without her mackintosh, too. I wondered as how maybe you'd seen her, sir, or sent her on a errand like.
No, there was no errand.
Oh, youth will have its fling, they say. I hope you won't be too hard on her, Mr. Burns. Emily's really a good girl.
Yes. Nonetheless, it's a naughty thing for her to have done.
I'll speak to her when she comes in. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Well, it's begun.
Care for some toast, John?
No, thanks.
Stephen,
No, darling.
I'll ring for some fresh.
Don't bother. I'm not very hungry.
What's come over you two the last few days? Anything wrong with your egg, Stephen? Stephen?
Oh, no, dear, no. I'm thinking, that's all. Poets are like hens. They brood before they produce. I haven't written in days.
It's always darkest before the sonnet. Well, I know it wasn't a very good joke, but you might smile.
Oh, it's no use, Mum. It's doing the work of two that's made me so muppish. And that detective fella poking around in my kitchen under my feet all day.
What detective?
Oh, the one who's been nosing round the back door asking after Emily. Wicked girl. She's probably off with some toff, she is.
What did you tell him?
Nothing at all. But Mr. Burns here, he joshed him, he did. Told him Emily's like to be off to Venice with a gentleman friend.
We don't know that.
I don't know anything, really, but she was a flighty little thing.
That's a lie.
She'll turn up again, but until she does, it can't help to talk about it.
Nobody's maligning Emily, just because the girl ran off with somebody.
You didn't see her do it, did you?
Don't be a fool, John. Certainly not.
Then leave her in peace.
That's all, Cook. Thank you.
Oh, not at all, Mum.
Pass the coffee, will you, darling? You know, John, one would almost think you were sweet on the girl. You weren't, were you?
Shut up, Stephen.
You're both too grumpy for me. I think I'll go and cut some flowers.
Don't go too far.
It's just a joke. Forget it.
Forget it? How can I? Every time someone speaks to me, every time someone looks at me, I see the same thing in their eyes. Where's Emily Gaunt? What's happened to the girl? Why did you do it? Forget it. I believe you almost have.
I wish I could. I wish I could. Blast it.
What's that, darling?
I said blast it.
Finished writing?
I can't start.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wish it were a tap and I could turn it off and on, but I can't. I've carried an idea in my head for a month now. It's been growing and swelling and clamoring to be born, but I...
You'll get it, Stephen.
Not in this room. I'm going out in the river.
Does that help?
I need the river. It seems to flow through my life, just as it does through the heart of London. Anyway, it's good exercise.
Darling, I'll come with you.
I'd rather go alone.
Oh.
If you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
Well, then.
Stephen.
What?
Nothing, Stephen. Nothing.
I'll be back late.
Office of Transport.
Mr. John Burns, please.
Hello?
John, this is Marjorie.
Oh, is anything wrong, Marjorie?
No, I don't think so. But I've just had a brainstorm. Would you like to take a pretty girl to lunch?
Sounds wonderful, but I don't know any pretty girls.
Yes, you do. Me. I'll come in by the tube. Be there in an hour. It's lovely here. Who'd think there was such a beautiful spot right in the middle of the city?
I think they designed this park for lovers primarily. Sometimes when I walk here, I feel like an intruder.
But you're acting the part quite nicely. Luncheon at Pym's, corsage of violets.
You're getting the grand treatment. After all, this is our first date.
I've kept you a terribly long time. Won't they mind?
I don't care if they do.
John, you're very nice.
Yes, like mint tea when you have a cold.
No, like a friend.
Be careful, Marjorie. I'll hold you to that.
I want you to.
What's the trouble?
Trouble?
You didn't come all the way into the city just to have lunch with me.
I suppose I wanted to talk, but somehow now it doesn't seem so important.
Is it something about Stephen?
Yes. You must have noticed that our marriage hasn't been exactly perfect.
Oh, you mustn't let Stephen's moods upset you.
It's more than that. No woman has a chance with Stephen. His only real love is his work. I sometimes wonder why he ever married me at all.
Perhaps because he needed you.
Perhaps. And you, John, don't you need anyone?
Me? That's the other way around. It seems nobody needs me, except Mr. Forsyth at the office. Come on, I'll take you to the tube station.
Hello there.
Well, hello.
You're Stephen Burns, the poet, aren't you? My name's Muriel.
That's nice. Where did you spring from?
Just the next garden over. I'm Mr. Dimple's niece. Down for the summer.
Oh. Now, you like it here?
I know who you are. I've read all your poetry.
Have you?
I'm an artist myself. I've been sketching the view from up here. I bet it's ever so much finer out on the river.
Yes, it is.
I see you're going out there.
That's right.
Take me with you.
I think not.
Do. Take me with you.
Don't worry, Muriel. One day I'll let you catch up with me.
Hello, Stephen.
Oh.
I see you two have met.
Yes, just this minute. I didn't know you had a niece, Dimple.
I hardly knew it myself until she was there with her baggage on my doorstep.
I'm neglecting my painting. But I'll keep you to your promise, Mr. Burns.
Yes, do that, Muriel.
See you later, Uncle.
Fine girl. Going boating?
Yes, it'll be cool out there in the water.
If only there wasn't so much refuse always floating about.
Garbage, Mr. Dimple. Garbage from everybody's lives.
Yes, so. Disgorging, if you'll excuse the expression, onto our gardens. Not at all right for an English river.
Go out and make friends with it. Then you won't mind.
As you've done, you mean? Well, I can't. Seasick, you know. How many secrets are out there?
What? Oh, yes. It is a secret river. Like the Nile. Mystery hidden deep within it and passion, especially at night. Don't you think that makes it beautiful, Dimple? And exciting?
I suppose so. I like to sit by my window and watch it. Watch it.
Do you do a lot of watching, Dimple?
Yes, Stephen. A great deal.
Hello?
John, is that you?
Yes. Who the devil is this?
It's Stephen.
What is it, Stephen?
John, listen to me carefully.
All right, I am.
I was talking to Dimple this afternoon down on our pier and looking out on the river. Suddenly, as I was looking out...
I can't hear you very well. It's a bad connection. Speak up.
John, I'm trying to tell you it's come up. Do you understand? John, are you there?
Yes.
It's come up. Do you hear me?
I hear you. I'm coming home. All right. Tell me, Stephen. Tell me quickly.
No luck. I couldn't find it.
How could you lose it? How?
I tasted 6 miles, but the tide was running too fast.
How could it get loose from the anchor?
I don't know. Maybe the knot wasn't very... I don't know.
And what happens now?
Now? Now it'll be passing up and down the river until it's found. Up and down the river in plain view of 50,000 Londoners. Sucked at by liners and churned up by tugs.
If it would only escape out to sea.
Not much chance.
This might go on for weeks.
Don't think about it.
Well, it might.
And if it does, can you hold out, John? Can you? I'm not sure you can.
As long as you can.
I'll be out on the river from now on. I'm going to watch for it. I'm going to watch for Emily. Were you looking for me?
Sorry to trouble you, sir. It'll just be a few minutes. I'm a police officer.
Quite all right, Inspector. Won't you sit down?
I don't think so, thank you. Can you tell me anything about this sack?
Can't say. Sacks are very much alike. We had one in our basement once, but...
And what happened to it?
Why, I don't know. Perhaps my brother John could... I don't know. Mind if I look at it a moment?
Not at all.
Stephen Burns. House by the river, W6. Why, it's mine.
Very curious, sir. Any idea what might have happened to it?
Why, not in the world.
Did anyone in the house ever use it?
I believe we use it for gathering kindling wood. That's not in my department, though.
I see. Well, whose department would it be, sir?
My brother John usually takes care of that. Well, I'm much obliged to you, Inspector, for bringing it back. Where did you find it?
If you don't mind, sir, I'd like to keep it a while longer. A little matter we're clearing up.
Certainly, as long as you like. I must remember to tell John it's been found.
Does he happen to be home now?
John? Oh, no, he's at his office in the city.
Well, then I won't be bothering you anymore, sir.
Not at all.
However, it seems I must speak to your brother John.
Suit yourself, Inspector.
Good day.
My brother John, Inspector. My brother John.
Mrs. Beach, when your Emily Gaunt disappeared, it was not to go off with a young man. Rather, it was to go straight into the river.
Yes, Mr. Coroner.
And you have nothing further to tell this inquest concerning that disappearance?
I've told it all, sir.
Thank you. Step down, please.
Mr. Henry Dimple.
How long have you lived on the river, Mr. Dimple?
On the river? 18 years this fall.
You've known the two Burns brothers all that time?
Ever since they were boys.
What has been your impression of them?
Impression? If you'll pardon me, one gathers more than an impression in 18 years. I have known them to be excellent men. In addition to which, I need not add that Mr. Stephen Burns is England's foremost young poet.
Yes, you're being very helpful, Mr. Dimple. Suppose we go on.
By all means, sir.
We've already proven that this sack belongs to Stephen Burns. Can you tell us if you've ever seen it before?
Yes, I have. After a party last Christmas, I borrowed his sack to dispose of a rather large number of empty bottles. I don't drink myself, but there were so many young people down for the holidays.
Yes. And then did you return the sack immediately?
I did.
The river is a rather small community, and a person living on it might be expected to know a great deal about what goes on. Do you think that's true?
Oh, yes. Indeed it is.
You yourself, Mr. Dimple, might be in a position to observe a great deal.
I think I know everything that happens on the river.
Then what do you know of this tragedy?
Nothing.
Are you quite sure, Mr. Dimple?
Quite sure. Nothing at all.
All right. Step down, please. Call the next witness.
Mr. Stephen Burns.
Mr. Burns, you recognize this sack, of course.
Yes, I bought it at Selby's 3 years ago.
And it is hung in your basement ever since?
Well, except for brief loans, yes.
Now, according to the testimony, this sack was used for the collection of kindling wood. As I understand it, you people living on the river simply go out in your boats The wood is part of the general refuse that floats on the water. You select what you like. There's always enough, and you generally use a large sack for the purpose.
That's right.
Now, in your household, that job, the collection of firewood, has usually been your brother's task?
Yes. John collects the wood.
Therefore, in your house, it was your brother who used the sack.
Well...
Tell me, Mr. Burns, when was the last time your brother went out for wood?
Some weeks ago. It's hard to say.
Would you say 2 weeks ago?
What you mean is about the time Emily Gaunt disappeared.
I must ask you not to mind what I mean, Mr. Burns. Would you say 2 weeks ago?
I couldn't be sure.
Thank you, Mr. Burns. That'll be all.
Oh, I think he knows something about it.
Mr. John Burns.
Mr. Burns, you're a bachelor living in the house by the river with your brother and sister-in-law.
That's right.
What day did you last collect kindling wood, Mr. Burns, and how close was that day to the disappearance from your household of Emily Gaunt?
I don't remember. The collection of firewood, unlike a marriage or a birthday, is not a festive moment in my life. I do not fix those days in my brain.
Yes, just so. And yet it strikes me as a rather unique activity for the middle of the summer.
It may strike you as it likes. Evenings on the river are cool, summer and winter. I like a fire in my room.
Let us come to the sack, Mr. Burns. You said that you lost it. How does one lose a sack?
How? By having it one moment and not the next. By losing it.
I'm aware it seems a little thing, but I promise you it isn't. Could you be more specific?
Well, it must have slipped off the boat.
Yes, of course. And then perhaps it was found by someone else who used it to contain the body of the poor innocent girl who was once Emily Gaunt. But I'd like to leave that day for a moment. Ordinarily, after you'd picked the wood out of the water, would you stuff it into the sack then and there in your boat?
No, I'd just throw it into the bottom of the boat.
I see. When would you put the wood in the sack?
In the garden, just before I took it indoors.
Mr. Burns, ordinarily you carried the wood out of the boat, and in the garden you put it into the sack. Then, Mr. Burns, would you be kind enough to tell me why it was that the last time you went for wood you found it necessary to take the sack out on the river at all?
It seems I just forgot.
And we, the jury, find that the death of Emily Gaunt is willful murder by person or persons unknown.
This inquest is adjourned. Mr. Burns, Mr. Stephen Burns, please.
Yes? Marjorie, dear, you and John go. I'll be along presently.
Yes, Stephen, of course we will.
Yes, Coroner, what is it?
I just want to tell you that this case is far from being closed. Are you sure you have nothing more you'd like to say to us?
Nothing?
I can understand your feelings, Mr. Burns. After all, the man is your brother.
My brother?
If there's any further light you could throw on this particular...
No, there's nothing now. But if I should find anything, I'll get in touch with you immediately. You see, Coroner, I want justice done, no matter who may be involved.
In tonight's full hour of suspense, Mr. John McIntyre appears as Stephen Burns and Mr. Dan O'Herlihy as John Burns in The House by the River. Tonight's study in Suspense. In just a moment, we will return with Act Two of Suspense.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And now, back to our Hollywood soundstage and to our producer, Mr. Robert Montgomery, for Act Two of The House by the River, starring John McIntyre in a narrative well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Stephen Burns walked home slowly after the inquest. Down the main street of the little suburb, past the greengrocer's, past the lending library, past the tube station with its roar of express trains racing down from London, down the little street toward his house by the river. John and Marjorie had gone on ahead of him, and he was alone, listening to his heels clicking on the pavement, listening to his thoughts whispering in his head. The police felt John was guilty, that was evident. Hadn't Stephen been hoping for this, secretly, in his heart? Hadn't he nudged suspicion gently toward John by a raised eyebrow one time and deliberate inflection of his voice another time? Those were his thoughts as he walked home, now and then looking up to the sky that had suddenly turned so black and glowering, forecasting a heavy summer rain. Then, almost at his elbow, someone was calling his name.
Stephen! Stephen Burns!
Oh. Hello, Muriel.
Why don't you stop a while? Your wife and brother just went by.
Oh, did they?
I hope you're in no hurry.
No, I'm not.
It's awfully hot, isn't it?
I like it this way.
I don't. I'm stifling.
You don't look it. In fact, you look very cool and fresh.
Thank you, Stephen. What I need is a cold drink.
Make one for me.
All right. Come on in. Won't you sit down? I'll only be a minute.
All right.
You might look at that scrapbook. It's got all kinds of interesting clippings.
Mystery in Stephen Burns' house. She went out into the world, innocent and fresh, to help her family in the battle of life with the few poor shillings she could earn by menial labor in a strange house. And for this she was brutally, horribly murdered by an unknown man whose vicious...
Isn't it rotten? There wasn't any ice. It'll be a few minutes.
Are you keeping this scrapbook?
There? Well, it's Uncle's.
Why should Mr. Dimple be so interested in the Emily Gaunt case, to the extent of cutting clippings from the newspapers and making a special little book? Do you know why, Muriel?
Oh, I think he's a little morbid. But let's not talk about him.
What would you like to talk about?
I don't want to talk at all. It's so hot.
Yes.
It's hard enough just trying to breathe.
Do you like it here, Muriel?
Here? With you?
No, here on the river. Are you enjoying your vacation?
There's nothing much to do here, is there?
Not much for anyone as young as you.
Oh, you're young, too. You can't be writing your poetry all day and all night. How do you manage?
I suppose I don't.
Oh, that's a shame. You know what, Stephen?
What?
I think I've caught up with you at last.
What was that?
It's only thunder.
Yes, you see how we spend our days, our time on Earth? Going around under a blue English sky, safe and blunted, half alive. And all of the time the storm is there, waiting to explode, waiting to rip and bend down and twist.
But there's no storm in here.
Isn't there?
Keeping Stephen.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. It wasn't important.
Did you notice, after the inquest today, how people were looking at me?
Don't you know why?
No. No, I don't.
They think you killed Emily Gaunt.
How can they believe that?
They don't have to believe it. Oh, I know. You think because they're neighbors and you've lived among them for years that they like you. Well, it's not true. They like their nasty little backstairs secrets better.
I should have moved out long ago. There must be one empty flat in London.
I'll have to see an agent tomorrow.
Don't run away from them.
I'm not running from them.
What then? Are you thinking of us? Stephen and I don't care what they say.
I care what they say. I don't want any scandal linked with his name. Or yours.
John.
When we were boys, Stephen used to read his poems to me. I remember sitting on the bank by the river, watching him. Have you ever seen one child ape another? I did that. I used to shape the words with my mouth and pretend they were mine.
It hasn't been easy for you, has it, John?
Doesn't matter. It's not only that he's my brother, it's also that I admire him.
And so you'll spare him the pain of having you around.
Oh, that was a lie. I suppose if I told the truth, I really hate him. Yes, I've got to go. I know what this place means to you, Marjorie. It'll be spoiled for you if I stay. I don't want that.
But don't you see, your going would only make it worse.
Marjorie.
Stay, John. I want you to.
Why?
Can't you see, John? Don't you know?
I want to hear you say it.
Hello, you two. Did you wait up for me? I waited for the rain to stop.
I was just going to bed. Good night.
Well, what's the matter with Marjorie?
I need some air.
And what's the matter with you?
Nothing at all.
Where are you going?
Just for a walk.
I think I'll come with you.
You've just been.
Well, that's all right. There's a young lady I want to discuss with you. A Miss Emily Gaunt.
Come along, then.
It's starting to rain again. We'll be soaked through in a minute.
Let's go back.
Here's the tube. Let's duck down into the station.
All right, this way. Well, we're alone. What have you got to say?
John, do you feel it?
Feel what?
The difference in us since all this happened.
Did you expect to stay the same? Did you think you could go on living as if nothing had happened?
Poor John. I think you've suffered.
Of course I have. Every minute, every day.
But don't you feel anything else?
Yes. I'm scared and sick.
That isn't what I mean. With me, it's as though I can see better and smell and feel. Everything is so much sharper than it was.
It took a murder to do that.
Yes, a murder. That's the amazing thing. That's why I'm going to put it all into a poem.
Here.
What? That's right. A story of two men, the Black Knight and the White. It'll be called Death in the Woods.
What happens?
The Black Knight meets a girl in the forest. During the encounter, by mistake, he kills her. He's torn with grief. Now, the White Knight is his best friend. He comes upon the scene after the tragedy, and he helps the Black Knight hide the girl's white, mutilated body. They carry her to a dark, mysterious lake in the heart of the forest, just within the boundaries of the Black Knight's castle. And here, in the lake, they put her corpse.
You must be out of your head. You must be insane. Why? You think you're being clever? It's transparent. 10 million English readers would look at the first page and know who killed Emily Gaunt.
No one would. I'm not going to have it published. I just write it.
Why?
Because I have to. No matter how terrible a thing is he carries in his head, if a man is a writer, he can somehow get rid of it. He can write it out of his system and be rid of its nagging forever. Whether it's a love affair or a disease or a murder, he can be rid of it.
It's not that easy.
It is for me.
Don't do it, Stephen. You know how you are. You'll show it to someone. After a while, you'll want to.
Don't worry about me.
Shouldn't I? How did it feel, Stephen, when you were lying about me?
About you? Well, you're imagining things.
Suppose a policeman were to come up to us here, right now. Suppose he were to ask which of us two gentlemen killed Emily Gaunt. Do you know what would happen?
Tell me.
You'd point to me.
John, let me ask you. Which of us two would the world miss the most?
The world! Blast the world! I care about me. Me, John Burns, who's never written a poem in his life and looks like anybody else in the street. What are you going to do about it?
Nothing. I'm not going to do a thing. But you can do as you like.
No. I won't do anything either.
You're not afraid, are you?
I'm in love with your wife.
So that's it. Very convenient, isn't it?
Is it?
And does she love you?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
You could have had her, you know. I might have been on the gallows by now, and you could have had her. Instead, you come down into the pit with me and help me. Why?
We've been through all that because you're my brother. We've been here long enough. Are you coming with me? All right, I'll go alone. You tried to push me off the platform in front of the train. You tried to kill me.
You're mistaken, John. You slipped. I was trying to catch your arm.
I see. Then you were trying to save me.
That's right.
I must thank you for that.
Well, not at all, John. Not at all.
How much longer do we play this game?
I beg your pardon?
You've been following me since I got off the train.
That's right.
You're a police officer?
Yes.
How long have you been following me?
Since the day after Emily Gaunt disappeared.
You mean you've been with me since then? All these weeks, every day, every minute?
You're an active young man, Mr. Burns. You've got a long stride.
But me? Why me?
I take my assignments from Scotland Yard. They don't always tell me the reasons.
I tell you there is no reason this time.
As you say, Mr. Burns.
Now, will you leave me alone?
No, Mr. Burns.
Ah.
Is that you, John?
Yes?
Come to the study a moment.
You're up late. What are you doing?
Working?
Let me see. Death in the Woods. A romance by Stephen Burns. You're really writing it?
I'm really writing it.
I'm done in. What did you want?
I just wondered why you'd been so late.
Did you?
Yes, it worried me.
Did it? Did you think I'd finally cracked and gone to the police?
I'd just like to know where you are.
Don't bother about me. Did you know the house is being watched, day and night?
Yes. I can see them from my window here.
I just wanted to be sure you knew. Good night, Stephen.
Good night, John. While moonlight glinted on her body there, while waves washed gently o'er her body fair,
Do you like the roast, Stephen?
I'm not very hungry, I'm afraid.
You look exhausted. Is the poem finished?
Yes, all finished.
You don't look very happy about it.
It's good.
When can I see it?
I'm not going to show it to anyone.
I see. We used to share things.
This is different. I'll probably destroy it anyway.
Stephen,
Yes?
what about us?
What about us?
We don't seem to have very much of a marriage. You must have noticed that.
Yes, I suppose I have.
I've discovered something important about you. You live your life on paper. The things you feel and know, even the people you love, they're all raw material. And when you get them into a poem, you're finished with them. When we were first married, you composed a lovely sonnet sequence. Songs for Marjorie. And when you'd done it, you didn't need me anymore. Stephen, aren't you listening?
It's about time he came down to dinner. What's he sulking about?
Do you mean John? He went out some time ago.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. Anyway, We were talking about us. Stephen, where are you going?
Bring him back.
Death in the Woods by Stephen Burns. Part 1. The Murder.
Well, I couldn't find him.
Why should you want to?
Care for a drink, Marjorie?
No, not at the moment.
That's better. We were talking about us before I made that sudden exit.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, you ought to know about it. There's another woman. Her name's Muriel. A rather silly little thing.
Is that so?
Not even a little bit jealous?
No, Stephen. You're never jealous of someone you don't love.
You make it sound very final.
It is.
Just like that. Should I say I'm sorry?
There's no need. I know it doesn't matter to you.
You're in some kind of a mood tonight. I can sense it. Why are you so strange, Marjorie?
While you were out looking for John, I read some poetry.
Was it mine?
It was signed by you. I went into the study. It was lying on the desk. I read it.
Did you like it?
Did I like it? How can you ask that?
Why not? You can appreciate a thing aesthetically, quite apart from what it says.
No, you can't. Not when it says
Not when it says?
that you're a murderer.
Yes, it's true. I thought I might have disguised it a bit, but you read between the lines, didn't you?
And you dragged John into it, too.
John's been wonderful. He's kept the secret very well.
Why? Why should he?
Well, he's very old-fashioned, really. He believes in chivalry. And you see, he loves you.
I know.
Oh, then we all know. Splendid. I must have another. You remember in the poem I made John the White Knight? There was a nice touch. The man who locked the secret fast in his heart. But you, Marjorie, will you keep the secret? After all, you're not in love with me. It would be unfair. I couldn't expect you to, could I?
Yes, Stephen, you could. You could.
I'd have to take your word. Is your word good, Marjorie?
Do you want to tell me about it? Would that help?
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Come here.
Yes, Stephen.
Now, turn around. That's right. Face the steps. That's where it happened.
Stephen.
She was coming down from her bath, and we met at the foot of the stairs. She looked rather pretty, and I wanted to kiss her, and so I did. It frightened her, I think, because she screamed. I kissed her again, and she screamed even louder. I had to stop that. I put my hands on her throat to shake her out of it. She tried to break away, still screaming, and I had to hold tighter. It was ridiculous. You'd be home any minute, and the neighbors would hear. Let me see. Just exactly where was she standing? Right about where you are now, Marjorie. That's right, exactly the same spot. Then I put my hands around her throat with my thumbs on her windpipe like this.
Stephen!
Just like this, and I began to press harder.
Stephen, they'll know. Well, no.
What do you mean?
I mean, your poem.
The manuscript? Where is it? What have you done?
It should be.
Where is it?
At the publisher's by now. I called a messenger and had it sent around.
You did that? To me?
Yes, while you were gone.
All right. Let them publish it. Let the whole world read it. What could those fools ever know? 2 knights kill a girl by accident in a wood. They lay her body in a lake at the foot of a castle. What can they make of that? A fairy tale called Death in the Woods.
I took the liberty of making a change in your manuscript.
You did?
I wrote a new title.
What did you call it, Marjorie?
I called it Emily Gaunt, A Confession of Murder.
Go to your room. Now.
Stephen, I'm sorry. You frightened me so. Stephen.
Go to your room, Marjorie.
Yes, Stephen.
This is to certify that I, Stephen Burns, strangled Emily Gaunt on the 15th of June. John Burns had nothing to do with it. I am going to drown myself. Who's that?
It's Gilpo. Over here at the window.
What do you want, Dimple?
It's Tuesday night, dear boy. Didn't you know?
What? I don't understand.
Chess, Stephen. Tuesday night, chess. Have you forgotten?
You like your little games, don't you?
Of course.
I'm free of you, Dimple. You've been holding the secret in for a long time, but you can tell them now. Go on, tell them what you saw. You've played your last game with me.
My word.
Is your friend coming?
No. No, evidently not. I don't know what's come over Stephen lately. He acts exactly as if I don't know, as if I'd done him some harm.
Erratic chaps, poets.
I suppose so.
Too bad. I did want to meet him. The famous Stephen Burns.
Well, I'll arrange it again, sometime when he's in a better mood. Oh, we'd better be getting to that game.
By the way, how are all those scrapbooks of yours coming?
Oh, first rate. I've been collecting these murder cases since I was a boy.
It's an odd hobby you've got there.
All hobbies are a bit odd, I suppose. At any rate, I've got 40 of them now with this Emily Gaunt affair. I dare say I'm the only one on the river interested in that sort of thing.
John, is that you?
Yes, it's John.
Thank heavens you've come. Here, quickly.
What's happened?
John, I know everything.
You...
Never mind now, it's Stephen. Look, I just found this note. I was in my room and I heard him go out 10 minutes ago.
I am going to drown myself.
I read the poem and I don't know why, but I hid it in my closet. And when he saw it was gone, I had to lie to him to save my life. I told him I'd sent it to the publishers. He thinks he'll be found out. That's why he's gone.
I want you to destroy this note, Marjorie.
Yes, John.
I'll try to stop him, if it's not too late.
Wait. Let him go. It would be better than the police.
No. I love you. And because I do, I've got to do everything I can to save him.
All right. Go ahead. I'll wait here.
Out on the river, John steered the tiny motorboat around in a wide circle and then slowly narrowed it, watching for the small rowboat, scanning the angry black water for the sign of a bobbing head. And then suddenly, just ahead of him, was the boat, empty.
No!
Stephen lay huddled in the bow of the boat, like a trapped animal, his eyes gleaming in the darkness. His hair was plastered to his skull, his clothes heavy and sodden with water. He raised himself on an elbow and then lurched forward to his knees.
I went over the side, John. I did. I went in, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Take me home, John. I want some dry clothes and some brandy. Take me home!
John frantically shoved and pushed to move his boat back. Then he stood abruptly and dived into the water after Stephen. He went under for a long moment, battling the current with all his strength, and then he came up again. Stephen, his wet... In another moment, his arms were flailing out, searching, grasping, looking for his brother. It may have been only moments, perhaps it was hours, but as he looked round desperately, scanning the black expanse about him for the sight of a single struggling head, he there was nothing but jet black water, flowing swiftly.
Stephen! Stephen! Marjorie.
And where is John now, Mrs. Burns?
Out on the river, helping them to look for the body.
I see.
Surely you don't still suspect him.
I have a few questions I want to ask him. He was out there with Mr. Burns on the river at the time, wasn't he?
He went out to try to stop him.
Stop him?
John,
Hello, Marjorie.
have they...
Not yet.
Mr. Burns, can I...
Inspector, I want you to see this.
Marjorie, no.
I have to, John, don't you see? I have to.
This is to certify that I, Stephen Burns, strangled Emily Gaunt on the 15th of June. John Burns had nothing to do with it. I am going to drown myself. Signed, Stephen Burns. I see. Well, that's plain enough. The case of Emily Gaunt is closed, and I won't be bothering you again. Good night, Mrs. Burns. Mr. Burns.
Good night.
Marjorie.
I had no choice, John. It was Stephen's reputation, or you. And I love you.
This is Robert Montgomery. Our congratulations and thanks go to John McIntyre and Dan O'Herlihy for their excellent performances in The House by the River, and to all the other players for their fine support. Next week, for Suspense, we have selected the latest story by Dorothy B. Hughes, who wrote The Fallen Sparrow and Ride the Pink Horse. This one is a chilling mixture of many suspenseful ingredients. A charming young man, as ordinary as the smiling gas station attendant around the corner. A young lady who understood him too well. Another who loved him too blindly. A detective with a hunch he dreaded to follow up. And a series of headline-crashing murders that terrorized a whole city. With these ingredients, Dorothy B. Hughes, In a Lonely Place, adds up to a gripping hour of suspense. So be back with us next week, will you? Good night.
Mr. Montgomery may currently be seen in the Universal International production Ride the Pink Horse. John McIntyre may currently be seen in the 20th Century Fox production called Northside 777. The House by the River by A.P. Herbert was adapted for radio by Irving Ravitch and was directed by Anton M. Leader. Bud Gluskin is our musical director and conductor, and Lucien Morawek composes the original scores. Next week, here In a Lonely Place, on radio's outstanding theater of thrills, 1 hour of
Suspense.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
In just a moment, Autolite presents Suspense with Herbert Marshall. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and in Santa Claus' sleigh, the electrical system was plenty okay. The ignition was perfect, worked like a dream, and the sleigh ran so smooth it made Santa beam.
Well, what was Santa's secret, Otto?
I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "It's no secret at all. It's just Autolite.
Now, Harlow.
You see, Hap, with all the kids in the world depending on old St. Nick Christmas Eve, he plays safe by replacing old or worn-out parts in his Autolite-equipped sleigh with Autolite original factory parts. Resistor spark plugs, stay full batteries, distributors, starting motors, coils, generators, wire, and cable. All famous for their Autolite ignition-engineered dependability. Santa does it. Why don't you?
Harlow, let's switch from Santa to Suspense.
Suspense. Autolite and its 60,000 dealers and service stations bring you radio's outstanding theater of thrills. Starring tonight, Mr. Herbert Marshall in Anton Leader's production of John Collier's Holiday Story. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun just to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells.
Wilfred! Wilfred!
Yes, my dear.
What on earth are you doing down here in the cellar?
Why, just doing a little digging.
And why, may I ask, have you chosen this day of all days to dig up the cellar floor?
Well, I thought as the weather's been so damp, this would be a good time to plant that little devil's garden I told you about.
Devil's garden? Whatever nonsense is that?
Oh, that was my little joke about it. You see, I've managed to get hold of the spores of several unclassified wild orchids.
Oh.
In their wild state, they bloom under damp masses of leaf mold. The Araucanian Indians call them devil flowers because they appear to bloom under the ground.
Well, I'm sure the Araucanian Indians will be very interested if you succeed in growing these ridiculous flowers under the cellar floor. Whom else it will interest, I can't imagine. Ooh, what's that terrible smell?
That's the leaf mold. Chemically identical with the earth blanket they grow under in the wild state. I suppose I should line the pit with concrete so as to prevent seepage from this foreign soil, but I don't suppose there'll be much time for it now, and I do want to get these started before we close the house.
There certainly will not be time for it. Do you realize that we're sailing for America a week from today? And you've made no arrangements whatever. Unless you call digging a hole in the cellar making arrangements. I certainly don't. Devil's garden, indeed. Sometimes I think you're going soft in the head, Wilfred.
I suppose it is inconsiderate of me. You see, I've been wanting to try this experiment for a long, long time, but what with my lectures and seminars at the university, there never seemed a time.
Well, there certainly isn't any time for it now. I suppose you've forgotten I made an appointment for you at the barber's this afternoon.
Oh, no. But, must I shave off my beard, Hermione?
I thought we'd been through all that. Of course you must. They don't wear beards in America. Go get your jacket on and do as I tell you.
Yes, Hermione.
And don't forget to take your umbrella. It looks like rain.
Yes, Hermione.
Oh, don't look so put upon, Wilfred.
No,
Someone has to plan things in this house, or you'd never even get to the university in time for your lectures, much less make arrangements for a trip to America.
Oh, I know. But what about my specimens?
There'll be plenty of time to plant your precious devil's garden when we get home from America. We're not going to be gone forever, you know. We'll be back here for the holidays.
Oh, yes, of course, back for the holidays. I'd forgotten.
Well, try to remember it. And if you can't do that, just do as I tell you. I've been making the plans in this house for 20 years. And if there's any digging to be done, I'll manage that as well. You understand, Wilfred?
Yes, Hermione.
Good. You have just 20 minutes to clean up this mess down here and keep your appointment at the barber's. And when you finish there, I want you to come straight home.
Oh, I wanted to stop and pick up some books I ordered.
Well, all right. But don't loiter the whole afternoon browsing over those old books the way you usually do. Now hurry and clear up this rubbish. Get rid of that smelly stuff. And no more digging, mind you.
Yes, Hermione. Yes, Hermione. How many years has it been since I've been saying that? 10 years, 15, 20? Clear up the rubbish. Yes, Hermione. Don't forget your umbrella. Yes, Hermione. Do this, do that. Yes, Hermione. Yes. How much longer can I stand this?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Miss Markham.
Why, it is Professor Carpenter, isn't it?
Oh, you like me better this way?
Oh, you look ever so much younger without the beard. 20 years at least.
20 years.
You'll be glad to know those books you ordered have finally arrived.
Books?
Phytotomy of phalloid gametophytes and coniferous shrubs of North America. Those are the ones you ordered, aren't they?
Yes, thank you. You're very kind, Miss Markham.
Why kind, Professor Carpenter?
Not many young ladies in bookshops would go out of their way to look up rare books for an old professor of botany.
Why, you're not old, Professor Carpenter. Really, you look... And besides, I adore botany. It's my particular hobby.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You never told me that before, Miss Markham.
I was afraid to. You were so imposing with the beard and all.
Miss Markham.
Yes?
Forgive me if this sounds foolish, but I feel that shaving off my beard is the most important thing I've done for 20 years.
Oh, it is. I'm sure it is. I'm ashamed that I've been so distant with you all this time. Oh, there were times when I almost spoke up. Times when you came in here tired after a day with your students at the university. You seemed so alone, the way I'm alone in the world. I'd like to have asked you to stay a while and talk with me. But some way or other, I wound up by giving you your change and letting you go on your way.
You say you're all alone in the world?
Since my father died.
Did you never think of marrying?
My father was a very remarkable man. I never found anyone who seemed to measure up to what he led me to expect of men.
Miss Markham.
It's been so long since anyone called me by my first name. I'd like you to, if you want to. It's Marion.
Marion.
And yours?
Wilfred.
Oh, how long have you been alone, Wilfred?
Alone?
Oh, I knew you were a widower, of course, the first time I saw you.
A widower?
I can always tell. There's a certain sadness in a man's eyes, a sweet sadness, I think, when he's been married and then...
A widower. I never thought of it in quite that way.
But perhaps I shouldn't be talking like this. But I've often wondered what she must have been like. Your wife, I mean.
Hermione?
Was that her name?
Yes, Hermione. Not an easy woman to forget. Very strong, always managing things. The house, my wardrobe, my friends. When we dined at a restaurant, she even ordered my food. She was always managing things. You might say she managed herself to death.
Poor woman. She must have loved you very much. But she needn't have put herself out so. It's plain to see you don't need things managed for you.
Is that so?
You need companionship, I think. Someone sympathetic with your work. But the last thing on earth you need is a manager.
How well you put it. The last thing on earth.
Well, at last. You certainly took long enough about it. What are you looking so pleased about?
I don't know, Hermione. Getting rid of the beard, perhaps. I feel 20 years younger.
Oh, you look even smaller. Your face looks triangular or something. I'd forgotten your chin was so weak. But never mind that. You can grow it back soon enough after the holidays. Where are you going?
Down in the cellar.
Oh.
I just bought this electric lantern, and I thought I'd put it away down there.
Now, whatever possessed you to buy a thing like that?
I don't know. I rather like this lantern. Might come in handy. Who knows?
Now, Wilfred, don't start digging down there again. I've 100 things to do putting the house in order before we leave. I want you to carry these boxes upstairs for me.
Yes, Hermione.
And if you are going down to the cellar, take this along and stuff it into the furnace.
Oh, this is my old bathrobe. I may need it.
Nonsense. I bought you a new one. Get rid of it. And don't start pottering down there with that devil's garden or whatever you call it.
I'm through digging, my dear. I think the pit is quite deep enough now for my devil's garden. It would all have to be carefully planned, of course. Just as carefully planned as Hermione was planning the trip to America. We both went about our arrangements as the days passed. I spent all the time I could with Marion, and finally she consented. And then it was the last day, the big day. The day we were to sail for America.
Operator? Operator, are you there? I'm still waiting on that call to Salisbury. Well, put them on quickly. Hello. Is this Paul Holt and Sons? It's Mrs. Wilfred Carpenter. Did you receive my letter? Good. Now remember, we'll be back for the holidays, and I want the job done without fail. What's that? Oh, no, I'm sure he doesn't suspect anything. Send the bill to me in New York as I instructed you, addressed in my name, of course. Oh, yes, I've already put them in the mail. You'll get them tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, here you are, Wilfred. Where have you been?
Backstairs. I dismissed the servants.
Dismissed the servants? But I've asked some friends of mine into a farewell tea. Go and tell them it's a mistake.
I'm afraid it's too late now. They've packed and gone.
You have messed things up properly. How many times have I told you to leave things to me? I make the plans around here.
Yes, Hermione.
You'll have to do better than this when I plan the trip home, or we'll never in the world be back here for the holidays.
Back here for the holidays, back here for the holidays. Must you keep saying that?
Why not? We are coming back for the holidays, aren't we?
Well, supposing I were offered a professorship in one of those wealthy American universities.
Nonsense. Americans care nothing for botany.
Luther Burbank was an American.
That's different. What have you ever done except muck around in the dirt with a lot of roots and tubers?
They asked me to lecture. That means something.
Of course they ask you to lecture. Americans will pay to hear any foreigner deliver a lecture. Once. Now, there's no use getting yourself in a state about this, Wilfred. No doubt this extra money will come in very handy when we arrive back for the
holidays.
Precisely. And it's no good you're making a joke of it. Heaven knows where you'd be today if I hadn't got a sense of time.
Yes, my dear Hermione.
And as you've been so foolish as to dismiss the servants, you may empty the ashtrays and straighten up this room while we're waiting for the guests to arrive. I'm going upstairs to change. Call me when they get here.
Yes, Hermione. Marion, it's Wilfred. No, my darling, nothing's wrong. My plans are the same, and bless you've changed. No. We'll meet in New York and be married there. I'll explain why later. You'll have to trust me. Yes, my darling.
Wilfred?
Sorry, I can't talk any longer. Yes, I'll meet you in New York without fail. Until then, my darling.
Wilfred? Were you talking on the phone just now?
Yes, Hermione.
Whoever was it?
Freddie Sinclair.
Didn't I hear you say something about meeting somebody in New York?
Oh, yes. He was, old Freddie said he might possibly get over there before we leave. I said, of course, we'd meet him there if he did decide to go.
Seems very peculiar, but then all of your friends are peculiar.
Yes, Hermione.
And just look at your jacket. Have you been digging in that cellar again?
Yes, Hermione.
Well, there's no need for it. You can't possibly get that devil's garden thing finished. Go and change your clothes before the guests arrive.
Yes,
Hermione. Oh, never mind. I see somebody coming up the walk now. Go and let them in.
Yes, Hermione.
Wilfred?
Yes, my dear.
Look out the window. There's Professor and Mrs. Goodenough, but who's that with them?
Huh? Why, it's...
Precisely. Freddie Sinclair. Peculiar you should have been talking to him on the phone not 3 minutes ago, and now here he is.
Yes, isn't it? But then, as you say, Hermione, all my friends are peculiar.
Not half so peculiar as you. Digging in the cellar an hour before we leave for America. Just look at yourself. And now that I think of it...
Yes, Hermione?
Oh, never mind. Go and let them in.
No, you were going to ask me something. Of the hole I'm digging in the cellar.
Oh, good heavens, stop rolling your eyes about that way. One would think you were digging a grave down there instead of a storage bin.
Yes, Hermione.
What's that?
I said yes, Hermione.
Oh, bother, open the door and stop saying yes, Hermione.
I think, my dear, I've said it for the last time.
For Suspense, Autolite is bringing you Mr. Herbert Marshall in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Well, Hap, what kind of presents are you giving your car this Christmas?
My car? Now be sensible, Arlo.
I am being sensible, Hap, because the most sensible thing every car owner can do is treat his car to Autolite preventive service and Autolite factory parts now. Right now, like Santa does. For with an Autolite checkup now, your car won't let you down later.
Here we go.
Look, Look, Hap, Autolite parts are original factory parts on many makes of our finest cars. The same as those put in the car the day it was made. Resistor spark plugs, stay full batteries, generators, distributors, starting motors, coils, wire, and cable. Your car uses them all. Autolite makes them all. You know, Autolite parts and your Autolite-equipped car go together, like Damon and Pythias, like Duncan and Fife, like Chip and Dale. What's one without the other?
Chip and Dale.
So don't accept parts that are supposed to be as good. Get Autolite parts, for Autolite parts are built for your car, Santa's car, everybody's car.
Oh, you're wonderful. Why, you've got Santa and everybody switching to Autolite.
So, friends, follow the footsteps of Dasher, Dancer, Dunder, and Blitzen, and whip on down to your nearest Autolite service station or the dealer who sells your make of car, and ask for original factory parts and service.
Oh, okay, Harlow. Right now, here's Suspense.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Herbert Marshall, starring in a gripping tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Back for the holidays. Hermione was so positive we would be back for the holidays. That last afternoon, pouring tea for a few friends who had come in to say last-minute farewells, she kept reiterating it.
Now, mind you, Hermione, don't let those Americans lure your husband with one of their fat university jobs. We absolutely must have you with us for the holidays.
He will be back, I promise you.
It's not absolutely certain, of course.
Wilfred, what do you mean it's not certain? Of course it's certain.
After all, Wilfred, old boy, you've contracted to lecture for only 2 months.
That's right. But then, of course, anything may happen.
Oh, Wilfred adores being unpredictable. Now, what other man would decide the very day, mind you, before leaving for America, to dig a great hole in the floor of the cellar?
In the cellar?
Yes, he's going to put some unclassified wild orchids down there. A devil's garden, if you please.
Oh, my dear.
Sounds so mysterious.
Oh, my dear.
That's Wilfred, though. It's really quite simple once you find out what he's up to. Now, take that telephone call he put through to you a few minutes before you arrived, Freddie.
To me?
Of course. Wilfred wanted to surprise me about your plan to meet us in New York next month. Wasn't that why he called? To ask you not to mention it?
But, my dear Hermione, Wilfred couldn't possibly have telephoned me within the past hour. I've been walking in the park since 3.
He didn't telephone you?
How could he? And as for my going to America...
No, come, Freddie, you may as well own up. Hermione has found me out again.
But, Wilfred, old chap, I really don't.
You see what a poor liar Wilfred makes. He's as red as a beetroot.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself, Professor, stringing poor Hermione along like that? And as for you, Freddie, I'm furious. You said nothing to us about going to America.
But look here, old girl. I've been trying to tell everyone here
Oh,
that...
stuff and nonsense. The game's gone on long enough. Besides, we must start getting ready. It was marvelous of all of you to come in to say goodbye. And don't worry about Wilfred's little jokes. I will bring him back for the holidays. You may rely on it.
They all believed her. For years, she'd been promising me for dinner parties, garden parties, committees. And the promises had always been kept. This time they wouldn't be. I'd seen to that. The servants were gone for good, the farewells all said. I had timed to the minute how long it would take to fill in the hole in the cellar, my devil's garden. Upstairs in the bedroom, I undressed, folded my clothes over a chair, put on my old bathrobe. Then I opened the door into Hermione's room. Hermione, have you a moment to spare?
Of course, dear. I'm just finished.
Then come in here for a moment. There's something rather extraordinary here.
Oh, good heavens, Wilfred. What are you lounging about in that filthy old bathrobe for? I told you to put it into the furnace.
I'll do it today. Yes, I really will, I promise.
Well, high time. Now, what is it you want to show me?
It is in the bathroom here. Just look. Who in the world is supposed to drop a gold chain down the bathtub drain?
Nobody has, of course. Nobody wears such a thing.
Then what's it doing there?
Well, I don't see anything.
Here. I'll hold this flashlight for you. If you lean right over, you can see it shining deep down.
Such a lot of nonsense, just as we're... Well, I don't see it, Wilfred.
Go on looking, Hermione. In just a moment...
Wilfred, I absolutely refuse... Wilfred, what are you doing? Take your hands off my neck!
I will, Hermione, just as soon as I've finished the arrangements for my trip to America.
What are you talking about?
You thought you were the only one who could plan things, didn't you, Hermione? Well, I've been making some plans of my own this past week. In exactly 1 minute and 45 seconds, you'll be dead. You see, I've planned it very accurately.
You'll never get away with it.
I thought you'd say that, Hermione, but I will get away with it. You won't mind the smell of the leaf mold down in the cellar when I take you down there today.
Oh.
Yes, that's where you're going, Hermione. Into my devil's garden that annoyed you so much.
My friends, they all expect me back for the holidays. And if I don't come back, they'll start asking questions.
No, they won't. No, because you'll write them letters, Hermione, on the typewriter, as you always do. They'll be signed H, in that neat, cryptic way you always sign your notes to your friends.
Oh, let me up now.
No.
It won't work, Wilfred. You were never any good at planning things.
But I've changed. I've learned from watching you all these years.
The lecture people in America, they'll be expecting you to travel with your wife.
I will be traveling with my wife, but not my present wife, Hermione.
What?
Fortunately, they've never met you. I'll write a few letters home for you, then fewer and fewer. I might even come back alone in a year or two and sell the place, say you died in America. Nobody will ever suspect that you're lying under the floor of this cellar in this very house.
Wilfred, it won't work, I tell you. That pit you dug in the cellar.
I can assure you, my dear Hermione, it will serve its purpose well.
Wilfred, you must...
Sorry, my dear, I've got to get this done according to plan. You have just 5 seconds to say your prayers.
Wilfred, you must listen. The cellar... Don't do it, Wilfred!
Oh, steward.
Yes, sir?
My wife is indisposed. She'll be taking her meals in our stateroom.
For the whole voyage?
Yes, for the whole voyage.
Well, I trust your wife is feeling better this morning, Professor Carpenter.
A little, yes. Not yet well enough to leave her cabin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, here's a copy of the radiogram you sent for your wife last evening.
Oh, thank you. I'll just check it over. But look here.
What is it? Did the typist make a mistake?
No, nothing important. She can correct it later. For a moment, I had a feeling that Hermione had been leaning over my shoulder again, correcting what I had written. She always did. I had written a radiogram to Professor Goodenough and his wife. Have not been out of cabin the whole beastly trip. Wilfred well. Doubt will be back for the holidays. The copy read, no doubt will be back for the holidays. Exactly what Hermione would have written. Well, the rest of the voyage was uneventful. And Marion and I met in New York just as I had planned. Just as I had planned. Professor and Mrs. Carpenter, we have reservations, I believe.
Oh, yes, we've been expecting you, sir. Boy.
Yes, sir.
Take Professor and Mrs. Carpenter's luggage up to their suite. You know, Mrs. Carpenter, you're quite a surprise.
Oh?
Your letter reserving the rooms was so thorough. I was expecting an older, more forbidding sort of person, frankly, ma'am.
Oh, no. As a matter of fact, we are just married.
Oh?
But my letter reserving the room?
I wrote the letter, my dear, and signed it Mrs. Wilfred Carpenter, just as a joke.
What a cunning old fox you are, Wilfred.
Now that I think of it, I am rather.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's a letter for you, Mrs. Carpenter.
That's peculiar. I wonder who on earth...
Well, we'll find out in good time, darling. Come along. We're keeping the boy waiting. Nothing like a cold, brisk shower to put a man to rights.
Wilfred, this letter...
Oh, yes, the letter. Darling, dry my hair, will you?
Yes, dear. It seems to be a bill of some sort from a building contractor in Salisbury.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes. Oh, bother, dry your own hair.
Right, thank you, Miss Smith. Let's see this bill or whatever it is.
Yeah. It's very puzzling, Wilfred. You were a widower, weren't you? I mean, Hermione isn't still alive.
Oh, good heavens, no. Let's have that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dear Madam, that's a good one. This is to acknowledge your order together with the keys to your house in Launceston Place. Our men had no difficulty in finding the place where your husband had begun the excavation in the cellar. But apparently he changed his mind at the last moment and filled it in again.
What is it, Wilfred?
Our men will begin digging tomorrow. You may rest assured that it'll be a professional job and will be completed in ample time for your surprise Christmas present to your husband. We are happy to be conspirators with you in this thoughtful gesture, and hope that Professor Carpenter will be pleased at the results of our work that he so quaintly calls his Devil's Garden. Very truly yours, Paul Holt and Sons, Contractors.
Well, what does it mean, Wilfred?
It means that Hermione was right. I will be back for the holidays. Back for the holidays. Back for the holidays. Back for the holidays. Back for the holidays.
Thank you, Herbert Marshall, for a splendid performance. Mr. Marshall will return in just a moment.
Jingle bells, jingle through the snow. Your car's all hep, it's full of pep, with Autolite, you know.
Right you are, and By Cornelius electrical problems won't keep your car down when you stop at the shop that features Autolite parts and service. Sure as Kris Kringle means Christmas, Autolite original factory parts and service top the town. So, friends, stop in tomorrow at your friendly Autolite service station or the dealer who sells your make of car and ask for original factory parts and service.
Autolite? You'll find Autolite service stations listed in your classified telephone directory under Automotive Electrical Equipment. And remember, your Autolite ignition system is the lifeline of your car.
Yes, friends, and remember, too, Autolite means spark plugs.
Ignition-engineered resistor spark plug.
Autolite means batteries.
Stay full batteries.
Autolite means ignition systems.
The lifeline of your car.
And now here again is Mr. Herbert Marshall.
It has been a pleasure to appear tonight on Suspense, and it is my pleasure to extend to all of you, for Autolite, Tony Leader and his Suspense cast and crew, and myself, best wishes for the holiday season. Next week, on radio's outstanding Theater of Thrills, you will hear William Bendix in another gripping study in
Suspense.
Herbert Marshall will soon be seen with Margaret O'Brien in the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer production of The Secret Garden. Tonight's suspense play was dramatized by Robert Tallman from a story by John Collier. Music was composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The entire production was under the direction of Anton M. Leader. In the coming weeks, Suspense will present such stars as Ethel Barrymore, Dana Andrews, Robert Montgomery, Danny Kaye, and many others. So make it a point to listen each Thursday to Suspense, radio's outstanding Theater of Thrills. And next Thursday, same time, hear William Bendix.
This is the Autolite Suspense Show. While we in North America are enjoying an abundant Christmas, millions of people in Europe are still hungry. Your $10 sent to CARE, C-A-R-E, will go a long way toward putting some less fortunate European family back on the road to health, happiness, and freedom. Good night. Merry Christmas from Autolite.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. Tonight, Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Miss Dorothy McGuire in Last Confession, a suspense play produced and edited by William Spear.
Friends, millions of masterful motorists have been made merry by the miraculous magic of those magnificent marvels, wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs. They let your engine idle smoother, perform better on leaner gas mixtures, actually save you gas. They cut down on television interference, too, and have up to 200% longer electrode life. Backed by the research and engineering know-how of Autolite resistor spark plugs today are used as original equipment in many of America's finest cars. So, friends, don't be satisfied with spark plugs supposed to be as good. Get genuine Autolite resistor spark plugs. Remember, you're always right with Autolite. And here's a reminder. Suspense on television may be seen in many parts of the country every Tuesday night.
And now, with Last Confession, and with the performance of Dorothy McGuire, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
Oh, isn't that horrible, Edna?
Let's see. Gee. Is that the way they found him?
Yeah, that's the way they found him. Oh, he was knifed. All twisted up like that. Lying there in the mud. Ooh, who do you suppose is guilty?
They didn't even find the knife. They'll never find out who did it.
Oh, sure they will.
No, they won't. Oh, Jessie, put that paper down. Every time something awful happens, you have to read all about it, down to the last detail.
No, I don't.
Yes,
Edna.
you do. What can you see so fascinating in horrible things? They make such a bad impression on you. Remember when we went to see Johnny Belinda in the movies?
Yeah.
You could hardly talk for a week. That imagination of yours.
Oh, look. It says here they found a lady's glove. Black. Size 5. Hey, that's my size.
Well, see, it could be anybody's size. 5 is my size, too. Just think how many people could have done it.
They'll find out. Somebody's conscience will begin bothering them, and then you'll see.
A person that would do a thing like that wouldn't have a conscience. Besides, maybe he deserved it. How do you know?
Everybody has a conscience. They'll get whoever it was. Don't you worry. I wonder who did it. I wonder who it could have been. It's funny how murders affect me. Even reading about them in the papers or listening to the radio. When someone's killed, I always feel like I did it. Still, how can one person kill another person? How can he? Human flesh and blood. And then not to confess it. How can he stand that guilt? Could I ever kill someone? You wouldn't think so. You wouldn't think I'd be the sort of... Well, then, nobody is ever the sort of person to be a killer until he's killed someone. I don't know. Every time something like this murder comes up, I keep thinking maybe I did it. Maybe when I was asleep or something, I got up and did it. Edna? What day was he killed?
What day?
Yeah, what day?
Tuesday. I think it was. It says here someplace. Wait a second. In the woods 4 miles from the city limits. No, wait a minute. Yeah, here it is. Police believe Howard was killed sometime between 5 and 7 p.m. on Tuesday, July 12th.
Tuesday, July 12th.
How can they estimate that closely?
Oh, they can, all right. Oh, is that his picture?
Yeah, here. Here, you take it.
Thomas L. Howard of Los Angeles, who was found dead in Woodland Grove here tonight.
Poor Tommy.
Tommy, did you know him?
I went out with him once. Hey, did you turn off the heat?
Huh?
Did you turn off the heat, Jessie? The house seems awfully warm.
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't turn the heat off.
It's roasting in here. Imagine turning on the heat anyway during the summer months in Los Angeles.
Well, it was chilly in here this morning. Hey, Edna?
I can hear you. Keep talking.
Well, look at him.
At who?
At this picture of Howard, the man who was killed.
What about him? Let's see. Yeah, so what? What about him?
He's just like him.
Who?
Remember Henry Hackers, the boy I used to go with, the one on Morella Avenue, the dark-haired one with the funny kind of eyes?
You mean the one who...
Yeah.
Oh, sure. But Tommy didn't look anything like Henry.
You're crazy. Look at that hairline and the cleft in the chin.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Well, now, don't tell me you don't see any resemblance. It's just like Henry Hackers.
Well, a little, maybe, but... Gee whiz, Jessie. You've got the darndest imagination.
Henry Hackers. He sure wasn't what you'd call good-looking. Had a cute smile, though, and sort of funny little way he'd brush his hair out of his eyes. And then he'd walk with one shoulder just a little higher than the other. Henry Hackers. He was such a nice boy. Although I never thought he'd want to get serious. A man can make you feel so guilty if you don't love him. Just because he loves you, he thinks... Oh, and that awful thing he said the last time. When was that? When was that?
But, Jessie,
I can't help it. It's just the way I feel about you.
But at least let me call you. You might change your mind.
I won't change my mind, Henry.
But you can't do it, Jessie. We had something, you and me. We made such a swell couple. I had wonderful plans for us,
Henry,
Jessie.
I can't help it, but the way I feel is just the way I feel. It's been getting too serious lately, if you know what I mean. And when a slight flirtation grows out of hand, things can happen that'll only make people awfully unhappy when things don't work out.
Slight flirtation? Well, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But I thought it was a little more than a slight flirtation. The nights I laid awake thinking about us.
Oh, don't get sore.
Well, I want you to know this, Jessie. I just want you to know it and remember it as long as you live. You've done something to me that's beyond repair. And if something should happen to me, and believe me, it very well might, I just want you to know you're responsible.
Henry! What a horrible thing to say. It's like a curse.
Now, if you want, I'll drive you home.
Responsible. Telling me I'd be responsible. Ah, poor Henry. I should have talked to him again after that. He kept calling. But I felt so guilty. Wouldn't it be funny if instead of this Tommy fellow here, it was Henry that got killed? Between 5 and 7 o'clock on Tuesday, July 12th. Tuesday, July 12th. Let's see. Tuesday, July 12th. I came from work at 4, and I told Edna I was going out and I wouldn't be back. Now, where was I going? Gosh, my memory. Where was I going? What's the matter with me? Where was I between 5 and 7 on Tuesday, July 12th? Gosh, that wasn't so long ago. I should remember that. I remember later that night. I remember at 11 I was in bed because Wednesday I had to be down to work an hour early to get out those new invoice forms. Hey, you know, if they hauled me down to the police station right now and began asking me, where were you on Tuesday, July 12th, between 5 and 7 p.m., I wouldn't have a thing to say. Edna?
Hey, have you read Little Abner yet?
Edna, listen, put down that paper.
Yeah?
Look, now, don't laugh, will you?
At what?
At what I'm going to say. What I'm going to ask you.
Go ahead, I won't laugh.
Do you remember where you were on Tuesday, July 12th, between 5 and 7 p.m.?
Why?
Do you remember?
Well, let's see. Sure, July 12th.
Uh-huh.
Sure, I went shopping over at Rawkins, and then I ate dinner, and then met Carl Maffoletti, and we went to a movie.
Gee, that's funny.
What?
Well, you remember so easy.
Oh, well, I know it was Tuesday because Tuesday was the day they had the sale at Rawkins. That's why I went shopping that day.
I can't remember at all.
What do you mean?
Do you remember what I did between 5 and 7?
I was gone all day, honey. I just explained
Well, it's
that.
funny, but I can't remember a thing during those 2 hours.
Well,
I must have done something. I just didn't die between 5 and 7 on Tuesday, July 12th.
Forget it, Jessie. I'm going out on the fire escape and take the sun. If the phone rings, get it, will you?
Sure. I haven't talked to him for such a long time. I'm going to call him. It's the least I can do after all the times he called me and I didn't even answer the phone.
Hello?
Mrs. Hackers?
Yes, who is this?
This is Jessie Larkin, Mrs. Hackers.
Yes?
Is Henry there?
Henry?
Yes, is he there?
If this is your idea of a joke, Jessie, it's in terribly bad taste.
A joke? I'm not joking. I'd like to talk to him. I know how you feel about the way I treated him, Mrs. Hackers, but really
I don't know what's the matter with you, Jessie. I don't know whether you're crazy or what. You know that Henry is dead.
Henry Hacker's dead. How could I forget a thing like that? It's simple forgetting your coat in a restaurant or your purse in a movie, but forgetting the boy you used to date, the boy you refused to marry just a few days ago, forgetting he's dead. Oh, it just doesn't happen. Henry dead. How? I'm responsible, just like he said, like a curse, just like I took a knife out of the kitchen drawer and deliberately plunged it into his heart. Yeah, but could I? Could I murder? Actually murder? With a knife? Kill? A black glove, size 5, was found at the scene of the crime. Only one. Just one black glove in the drawer. Oh, Jessie. Oh. What'd I wear on Tuesday? Oh, there'd be tears in the dress from the twigs. And mud, baby, from when I dragged the... No. Oh, everything's all right. My blue dress. The seam on the sleeve, and the hem and the mud on the skirt. I did it. There lies poor Henry. Henry face down in the mud in the woods. And I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.
Autolite is bringing you Miss Dorothy McGuire in Last Confession, tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Hi, Harlow. All set for fall driving?
Ready, set, and raring to go, Hap. Put in those peppy, powerful, pistol-packing, wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs. How's that?
Smooth.
That's the word, smooth, for smoother idling. Your motor purrs like a cuddly kitty with Autolite resistor spark plugs.
Hey, take it easy.
That's the word, easy, for easier, breezier starts in cold temperatures with ALRSP.
Hey, you've improved.
That's the word, improved. Improved engine performance on leaner gas mixtures. You save gas with Autolite resistor spark plugs. Know how?
No. How?
Right. Autolite engineering know-how and research made the thrifty Autolite resistor spark plug possible. 20 millions have been sold.
How much longer can this last?
200%, Hap. Autolite resistor spark plugs have up to 200% longer electrode life.
Oh, my gosh.
Ohm is right. The exclusive Autolite 10,000 ohm resistor engineered into every Autolite resistor spark plug makes possible easier starting in cold temperatures.
Get on the ball for fall.
Get Autolite resistor spark plugs. Remember, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Dorothy McGuire in Last Confession, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
This is where the paper said I left him. Oh, I don't really remember the place, not really. It's like being someplace you think you've been before and you're not sure. I've got to find out. I've got to know. Gosh, I wonder why I picked a place like this. All these bushes. Oh, might be snakes and all sorts of dangerous things.
Stand where you are.
What?
Okay, you don't move. Just stay right where you are. Lieutenant Fleming.
Oh. Hello, Lieutenant.
What are you doing here?
Oh, just curious, really. You know, I read about it in the papers.
What's your name?
I'm just curious, that's all.
What's your name?
Jessie. Jessie Larkin.
Okay, Jesse. Run along. You ought to know better than to hang around a place like this, especially so late at night.
Well, it was the glove size, the black glove. I know a girl that wears that size.
Is that so?
Yeah. Have you found the murder weapon yet?
Not yet.
It's pretty essential to find, isn't it? I mean, to prove somebody's guilt.
Yeah? Sometimes they save us all the trouble, though. Come in and confess.
Oh. Say, it's terrible, isn't it? A nice young man like that.
Yeah?
Well, there you are. You still don't know who did it.
Well, we've got it pretty well narrowed down to one of his girlfriends.
Oh.
Hey, you run along now. I wouldn't worry too much about the Tommy Howard killing if I were you, Jessie.
Howard killing? Oh. No, I won't. Howard. He called him Howard. Why? Why would that lieutenant call him Howard? I've got to buy a paper and find out if they know that it really was Henry Hackers. But then Mrs. Hackers told me, and... Oh, I'm so mixed up. I'm forgetting so many things. Henry's last name was Hackers. No. Henry Howard. Henry Howard. Yes, that was it. I remember when Edna showed me the paper, that's what it said. Henry Howard. His girlfriends, the officer said. Henry didn't go out with very many girls. Let's see, there was Fran Gilbert. I know he took her out a couple of times. And, Barbara, what was her name? Oh, I gotta see them. I gotta see whether they've got alibis. If none of them did it, then it must have been me. Oh, and I gotta be clever about it. Not let them know what I'm after. I'll say, real casual. By the way, Fran, what were you doing between 5 and 7 p.m. on Tuesday, July 12th?
Well, it's been a nice chat, honey. I still don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but it's been real nice.
Well, I told you. I heard you were an actress, and I've always wanted to be
one.
one.
Come on, leave us own up. You're here about Henry, what's his name?
Henry. Yes.
Something about his estate? Well, he left me nothing but the memory of 2 miserable evenings over some warm beer.
No, nothing like that. I was just sort of wondering what you were doing between 5 and 7 on Tuesday, July 12th.
Between what and what on when?
5 and 7 on Tuesday, July 12th.
Wait a minute. Are you a cop gal or something? That was the time the paper said that Howard was killed.
Howard?
Look, Blue Eyes, talking in circles makes me dizzy. You're either crazy or a cop or a digger with an angle. Whichever it is, I'm surprisingly uninterested. Scoot.
Well, all right. If you're sure you know what you were doing.
Just to ease your mind, my lady, I was swabbing decks on the USS New Mexico with a vacuum cleaner, and the Navy will back me up. Satisfied?
Well, thank you. Goodbye. It was nice meeting you.
Oh, no.
She's got an alibi. She didn't do it. She couldn't have. She didn't even remember Henry's last name.
I don't quite understand, Miss Larkin.
I'm from the Los Angeles Police Department, Miss Keeley.
What do you want?
I'm a policewoman, you understand?
Yes.
I'm interested in a Henry...
Hackers? Yes.
Yes. You knew he was found 4 miles from the city limits in the woods?
Henry? Henry Hackers is dead, but... Well, you're talking about the Howard case. I don't know a thing about that.
Where were you, and what were you doing between the hours of 5 and 7 on Tuesday, July 12th?
See here, I don't see any reason for answering any of your questions. Do you have a warrant?
Well, I thought it best to make this an informal visit. I thought perhaps I wouldn't need to go into any legalities. We can make this very simple without a lot of complications. Now, what were you doing between 5 and 7 on July 12th?
I think you'd better talk to my lawyer, Miss Larkin. I'm answering no questions without his permission. Good day.
Very well. Goodbye. I'll be seeing you again.
Goodbye.
Just remember, we have your name on file. All of them have alibis. I knew they would, really. And that leaves only me. I must have done it. Henry was right. I am responsible for his death. I deserve what I'll get. I'll deserve it when they sentence me, and the judge, and no one to stand by me. No one in the world but Edna. Edna. I'll tell her everything. She'll understand how it is.
Jessie? Say, where have you been? Where did you go? I've been so worried.
All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. I've got to trust you, Edna. You're the only one in the world I can trust.
Well?
Well, you know the murder in the papers.
Yeah, what about it?
It was me. What? Yes, it was me.
You're out of your head.
No, I wish I was, Edna. Honest, I wish
You
I was.
ought to see a doctor, kid. Honest, I mean
No,
it.
we were out there together in a car. I remember it so clearly, and he started getting fresh. But I mean fresh. And I slapped him. Well, I had this knife with me. I don't remember where I got it, but I had it in my purse, and I stabbed him.
Jessie.
And I stabbed him, and I stabbed him. And then I realized what I'd done, and I was terribly sorry, Edna. Oh, I was awfully sorry. But I had to get rid of him. So I dragged the body to the woods, inside, away from the highway, and I left him there. And I took the knife, but I forgot one of my gloves.
Jessie. Jessie, we've been roommates for 3 years, honey. I would have sworn you couldn't have dreamed of anything like this. Do you honestly believe
I always had a violent temper. You know that, Edna.
Not to kill.
Well, I did. And now the only thing is I can't find the knife. Where would I have put it, Edna?
Look, Jessie. Jessie, you stay here. Will you promise to stay here until I come back?
I can't, Edna. I've got to confess. I couldn't live with a thing like that on my conscience.
Promise me.
I couldn't.
Please, Jessie, promise. You're not to leave the house.
Well, all right. If you say so. See what kind of a person I am? I couldn't even keep a simple promise to my best friend. I had to go. Maybe after I confess, this terrible headache will go away. Oh, there it is. The police station. Well, I certainly will deserve what I get. I hope they give me the maximum penalty prescribed by law.
Yes? Oh, hello.
Are you in charge here?
Almost. What can I do for you?
I'd like to confess to the Howard murder. Who do I see?
Oh, Jessie. May I talk to you?
Certainly, Lieutenant. Sit down.
Thank you. Jessie,
Well, your case is solved, isn't it?
Yes,
You don't seem to feel too good about it.
I don't. I don't, Jessie.
Did you find the knife?
Yes.
Ah.
Jessie, we have a couple of visitors for you. I think after you've seen them, you'll feel much better. That's what our doctor thinks.
Visitors who?
Mrs. Hackers, will you come in, please?
Mrs. Hackers.
Jessie.
Oh, don't hate me too much, Mrs. Hackers.
You're going to be released, Jessie. The police can take no action on your case, and not at the present time. Mrs. Hackers here read about your confessions in the papers. She called us and told us you couldn't have killed Howard.
Jessie, my poor child.
Why did you call him Mrs. Hackers?
Jessie.
When you knew I deserved it? When you knew I killed him? Your only son? Tell him the truth, Mrs. Hackers.
You didn't kill Henry,
Between
Jessie.
5 and 7 on July 12th.
Jessie, don't you remember where you were?
I was... No, I can't think. I can't remember.
Now think, Jessie. Try to remember. Between 5 and 7 on July 12th. Now, if you remember, everything will be straightened out in your mind.
can't.
The flowers, dear. You were crying. You cried when I put down the flowers.
The flowers?
You cried, Jessie. Don't you remember?
The flowers. The funeral.
Yes.
Henry's funeral. Oh, I remember. I cried when you put the flowers down.
That's right, dear. The doctor says maybe you felt guilty inside or something because he was dead. But you're going to be all right.
Yes, Jessie. Apparently, you just blotted those 2 hours out of your mind. Doc says sometimes it happens that way with some of us. Your mind just blots out a thing that's too painful to remember.
Yes, but then my dress and the gloves. Oh, no, I must have somehow. I must have.
Just a minute, Jessie, please.
Oh.
All right. Come in, please.
Oh, Edna.
Hello, Jessie.
Edna, I'm so glad
Jessie,
you came.
Jessie, you promised me you wouldn't leave the house.
Edna, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have. Mrs. Hacker said I was with her at Henry's funeral between 5 and 7 on July 12th. The only thing I can't figure out is my missing glove and my blue dress.
Jessie, I didn't want to tell you because I was afraid to, but that day on July 12th, I borrowed your blue dress and your gloves.
You borrowed them?
I had a date. I knew you'd be wearing your black dress to the funeral, so I... Oh, Jessie, I kept quiet when it looked as though nobody else was going to be blamed for it, but...
Edna, I don't believe it.
It's true, Jessie. If it hadn't been for you, I'd never have told anybody. I didn't know that all these days you've been convincing yourself that you...
Edna!
When I went out, when I told you not to leave the house, I went and got the knife. I buried it in the vacant lot. And I brought it to the police.
Poor Edna. All that guilt.
But I want you to know, Jessie, that Tom Howard was no good. And if anybody ever deserved... Can I please go now?
Yes. How do you feel now, Jessie?
What?
How do you feel?
Poor Edna.
She was your roommate, wasn't she, Jessie?
Not just a roommate, Mrs. Hackers. She was my best friend.
Come on, dear. I'll take you home.
Mrs. Hackers.
Yes, dear?
How did Henry die?
Of pneumonia. He died very peacefully.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for all the trouble I caused. I'm very sorry.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Dorothy McGuire in Last Confession.
Notice the day's getting shorter, Harlow?
Did you say shorter? Don't use that word around here. We're only interested in things that last longer, like Autolite resistor spark plugs, those famous fast-firing, wide-gap spark plugs that have up to 200% longer electrode life. And Autolite resistor spark plugs let your engine run better on leaner gas mixtures, actually save you gas. Autolite makes complete electrical systems for many makes of America's finest cars. Batteries, spark plugs, generators, starting motors, coils, distributors. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. Get Autolite original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, you're always right with Autolite. Next Thursday for Suspense, John Lund will be our star. The play is called Experiment 6R, and it is, as we say,
a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tonight's suspense play was produced and edited by William Spear and directed by Norman MacDonald. Music for Suspense is composed by Lucian Moraweck and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Last Confession was a radio play by David Ellis. Dorothy McGuire will soon be seen in the 20th Century Fox picture, Oh Doctor. In the coming weeks, you will hear such stars as Charles Lawton, June Havoc, Van Johnson, and Betty Davis. Oh, and don't forget, next Thursday, same time, Autolite will present Suspense, starring John Lund.
You can buy Autolite resistor spark plugs, Autolite stay-full batteries, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
Your National Foundation for Infantile Paralysis has only enough money to last 2 more weeks. Help now. Send dimes and dollars to polio, care of your local post office. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Mr. Red Skelton in The Search for Isabel, a suspense play produced and edited by William Spear.
Hey, Hap, did you hear about the super snook from Sandy Hook who found Snoo in his car?
Snoo? What's Snoo?
Nothing. What's new with you?
Oh, Harlow, that's really pretty corny.
It sure is, but it just shows how easily you can be fooled. Now, take automobile batteries, for instance. They look alike, but there's only one Autolite Stay Full battery. The difference? Autolite Stay Full batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use. In addition, Autolite Stay Full batteries have a fiberglass retaining mat at every positive plate for longer battery life. The fact is, in recent tests based on SAE life cycle standards, Autolite Stay Full batteries gave up to 70% longer average life than batteries without Stay Full features. So get an Autolite Stay Full battery. Remember, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, with The Search for Isabel, and with the performance of Red Skelton, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
You know, Isabel first came into my life when I received a card from the telephone company stating that my application for a phone had been approved, and they were going to install one in my apartment. Well, I left instructions with the apartment house management to let the serviceman in. When I got home from work that evening, there was the telephone, as big as life, sitting there on the night table. Well, I just looked at it for a minute, like I'd never seen the phone before. Gosh, it started to ring. I about jumped out of my skin. I just let it ring a couple of times. Just wanted to hear it. To me, it sounded like the bells of St. Mary. Hello?
Is Isabel LaRue in, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. You must have the wrong number.
Is this Evergreen 31924?
Take a look. Yes, Evergreen 31924.
Well, isn't Miss LaRue there?
No, this phone was just installed. This must be her old number.
Oh, I'm sorry to have troubled you. Thank you.
Oh, no trouble at all. I wouldn't have thought much about the call, except by next Saturday I'd had a dozen more just like it. And most of them were men. But it interested me. Any gal that gets around like that must interest a guy. So I decided that the next time I would try to find out a little further. Hello?
Harold Mason's office calling for Miss LaRue.
Oh, yes. Put him on.
Just one moment.
Hello, Miss Isabel LaRue. Mr. Mason calling.
Well, Miss LaRue will be right here. Put Mr. Mason on.
Hello, Isabel. Harold.
Well, this isn't Isabel.
Who is this?
Well, you see, this is Dick Brown. Isabel LaRue used to have this number. You know, I would appreciate it very much if you could tell me any other way I could get a hold of her. You see, I get quite a few calls and... Hello? Hello, Mr. Mason? Hello? He hung up. Why, I don't know. But one thing I found out was that little Isabel, if nothing else, must know the right people. A guy like Mason, who has got to go through 2 secretaries to make a phone call, must have a couple of chips. She was beautiful, no doubt about that. She must have to be to get so many calls from so many different guys, and the right kind, too. She was very mysterious. Or why else would they hang up when I ask about her? She was tall, willowy, very sophisticated. A blonde. No, a brunette. And a lot of fun. I drew a mental picture of her as a gag just to see how close I'd come when I actually met her. Well, I finally dozed off. She must be beautiful and lovely. Beautiful, tall. Maybe a redhead.
Dick, can't you see me? Here I am.
Where?
Up here.
Oh.
That's it. Come Come on, just a little further. That's a boy.
You're
Who else?
Isabel.
Of course.
Oh, you are lovely. So beautiful. Just as I pictured.
Thanks, Dick. You're pretty swell yourself.
Oh, what am I?
Come here.
Oh? Well, you wouldn't.
Afraid?
Of course not. It's just...
What?
Well, what are you doing with me? I'm just a common bank clerk. What about Mr. Mason?
Harold, he bores me terribly.
Oh?
Look, every man is at my fingertips.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If I wanted them, I'd be with them. Instead, I'm with you. You only want something you haven't got. Once you have it or know you can get it, you love with your heart, not your mind.
Oh, I do love you.
Put your arms around me.
Oh.
Kiss me.
The alarm clock broke it up just when it was getting good. Well, the next day was Sunday. It may sound kind of silly, but I just couldn't get her or that dream off of my mind all day. Instead of ordering donuts for breakfast, I ordered 2 Isabels, plain. It got on my nerves. Well, the public library was open, so I wandered down, and I thumbed through the present and all the past issues of Who's Who, the phone books, film magazines, newspapers, and, well, there was nothing. Not a word about Isabel LaRue. Then that night, about 11 o'clock... Hello?
Let me speak to Isabel, will you?
Look, she doesn't live here. The phone...
Don't hand me that, pal. This is John Worthington, and I have to speak to LaRue, understand?
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Then just give Isabel this message, will you?
Listen, I can't...
Just tell Isabel I don't want to see her friend, I want to see her. And if she don't call me by tomorrow morning and tell me she'll give me another chance, that'll be all. Get it?
Okay.
And it'll mean plenty of trouble, too. I'll come down there to the Beverly Towers and really put on an act that she won't forget.
Yeah.
Got the name? John Worthington. Well...
Yeah, I got it. Well, I didn't give it much thought then. That particular phone call to Isabel, that is. But the next morning at breakfast, something happened. I was drinking my coffee, and I caught the sight of the paper next to me. It was all over the front page. Playboy, gambler. John Worthington leaps to his death from the top of the Beverly Towers. Now, the papers had it doped out that the reason for the suicide was that John Boy was a couple $100,000 in debt. But I, and only I, knew different. It was Isabel LaRue.
Autolite is bringing you Mr. Red Skelton in The Search for Isabel, tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Hey, Harlow, what's this I hear about you being tossed out of the zoo for annoying the animals?
I can't figure it out, Hap.
Well, what were you up to when they hustled you off?
I was standing at the camel enclosure, thinking about Autolite Stay Full batteries, of course. So I turned to the nearest dromedary and said, you know, you guys are overrated. Why, when it comes to carrying water, you're damp rags compared to Autolite Stay Full batteries. Did you know that Autolite Stay Full batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use? Well, that camel just curled up and cried.
And that's when you were bounced?
But on the way out, I told the keeper that Autolite Stay Full batteries have over 3 times the liquid reserve above the plates than ordinary batteries. In addition, each one of these positive plates is protected with a fiberglass retaining mat for longer battery life. The fact is, in recent tests based on SAE life cycle standards, Autolite Stay Full batteries gave up to 70% longer average life than batteries without Stay Full features. So, friends, see your neighborhood Autolite battery dealer today and get an Autolite Stay Full battery for your car. Remember, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage our star, Red Skelton, with Kathy Lewis in The Search for Isabel, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Yes, sir, this millionaire playboy and gambler, John Worthington, had jumped to his death from the top of the Beverly Towers. I knew it was on account of LaRue. And the worst part of it was that 2 or 3 times during the day I caught myself not blaming him. I dreamed about her all the time now. It was getting so bad that I was actually fond of going to sleep so I could meet her again. And suddenly one night, just as I was dropping off, I thought of something. The Beverly Towers. A clue. I would ask her.
Dick. Dick. I love you.
I love you. Isabel, are you at the Beverly Towers?
Where else?
Thanks, honey. The Beverly Towers is about as swanky as you can get, strictly for the white tie and ermine trade. But Isabel was different. I knew that. So different. I arrived at the Beverly Towers and I walked up to the elevator as big as life. Boy, I've never seen a joint like this. The elevators were even gilded.
Your floor, sir?
Well, I'm from the FBI, a T-man. What apartment is Miss Isabel LaRue's?
LaRue? Well, I shouldn't tell you, but, for how much?
Money? The United States government don't tip, my boy.
Yeah. It's 903. But look, I think you better get your information across the street, huh? The Blue Bottle Bar and Grill. Talk to the bartender. Because if you don't, I'll be in trouble.
Thanks, son. We won't forget you when we crack this case, because your government has plenty of influence in Washington. It was actually around the corner on 3rd Street, the Blue Bottle Bar and Grill. Well, I cased it. The joint. Through the window. It looked pretty rough. And, well, anyway, I realized it was midnight already, and they were starting to close up, and I was pretty tired, so I figured that tomorrow would tell the tale. A half hour later, I was back in my apartment. I got undressed, and I climbed into bed. I was tired. I was so tired. Hello.
Hello, is Mr. Brown in, please?
This is Brown speaking.
This is the Mount Vernon Police Department.
Police?
Oh, now, don't worry. We noticed that you have the telephone number Evergreen 31924.
Yes, I do.
Well, we're trying to locate an Isabel LaRue,
Isabel?
and we thought you might be getting some calls for her.
Oh, you did. Florbell McCoy, you said?
No, Isabel LaRue.
No, never heard of her.
Well, we're sorry to have bothered you. But look, if you do get any calls for her, try to get their names and let us know, will you?
Sure will.
All right, thank you.
I put the receiver back on the hook. I must be going really nuts. Why did I do that for? So she's in trouble. What business is it of mine? Why didn't I tell him? Well, about after an hour, I finally went off to sleep again.
Dick. Darling, come here.
Isabel, look, why don't you let me alone?
I don't want to, darling. Do you love me?
Well, what difference does that make?
A great deal. Tell me.
No.
I love you.
Well, you couldn't.
But I do.
All right, I'll tell you. I love you.
I need you, darling.
No, I need you.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, but what kind?
Terrible trouble. Come help me.
I will.
Promise?
I promise.
Then come quick. Help me. Help me, dear.
Oh, Isabella, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Isabel. I forgot to ask you. What apartment are you in? 903?
Where else? Where else?
It was 7:30, and by 8:15 that morning, I was standing in front of 903. I was shaking like a leaf. I could feel my lower lip start to quiver. It always does that when I get nervous. I knocked softly. Twice. I waited. There was no answer. I was holding one of my new calling cards in my left hand, and I could feel it getting wet. Oh?
What do you want?
Well, does the... I'm Mr. Brown calling for Miss LaRue.
Never heard of her.
Well, she lives here.
I live here, smart boy, now go away.
You live here?
Who else? Now beat it, smart boy.
Well, now look, I know she's in... Hey!
Next time, don't pound the door off.
He was a big guy in a brown pinstripe suit. I got a look at the room inside. There was another tough guy in there. He'd been holding a revolver. Well, I tried to find that elevator boy to check whether I heard him right when he said room 903 was Isabel's. But he wasn't around. So I did what else he said. I went around to the Blue Bottle Bar and Grill.
Yeah, what'll it be?
What do you got?
Oh, about a little 8-year-old scotch.
Good.
Uh-huh. Chaser?
Yeah, a root beer.
Huh. Wow. You're serious about this drinking stuff. What's the matter, you gay, leave you?
Well, it's worse than that. You see, I can't find her. Hey, you don't know Isabel LaRue.
Isabel? Hey, just who are you, huh?
Here's my card.
Light's kind of bad in here. Richard Brown, Municipal Bank and Trust Corporation. Uh-huh. Are you a good friend of Isabel's?
We had only just discussed getting married, that's all.
Oh, I see.
Well?
Well, I don't know where she is myself, but I think this gentleman does, Mr. Brown.
Oh?
Hello.
Hi.
Mr. Brown here is looking for Isabel LaRue. Says he and she was going to get married. So I told him you might be able to help him, Roy.
Oh, sure. I know where she is right now.
Oh? Where?
What are you drinking, pal?
Oh, 8-year-old pre-war.
Ah, you don't want to drink that. Hey, Max, that 13-and-a-half-year-old special, huh?
Right.
That's it.
You know, I was about to recommend it. And, here you are.
Not for me, Max. I'm a brandy drinker myself, Mr. Brown. Well, you must be the fella Isabel's been talking about. Come on, drink up.
Well, I'm probably not the guy she's been talking about, but she's in trouble, and I want to help her.
Oh, of course you do.
Where is she?
Well, the address is a little involved. Look, why don't we step in here, huh? Finish our drinks here.
Oh, sure thing.
Hey. You, have a car?
Oh, of course.
Where?
Well, it's right out there. It's that gray convertible.
Oh, well, fine then. You won't have any trouble. Hey, come on, drink up.
Thanks. Well, how long have you known the delightful Isabel, Miss LaRue, that is, Mr.
Just call me Roy.
Oh, thanks, Roy.
Forget it. Come on, a toast. A toast to Isabel. The one and only Isabel LaRue.
To Isabel, wherever she may be. Well, how long have you known the delightful Isabel, Miss LaRue, that is?
Oh,
Isabel! Oh, Isabel. Well, next, I knew for sure I was back at my apartment with enough bandages around my head to pass for a Hindu Swami, which is maybe what I should have done. I was lying on the bed, and in my left hand was clutched one of my own cards. And on the back of it was scrawled, "It's a misdemeanor and so forth to say you are a member of the FBI unless such is true. Lay off trying to contact I. LaRue. Signed, sincerely, your FBI." Oh, my head was throbbing like a trip hammer. I reached over and took a couple of aspirins, and in a few minutes I was off again in the land of Nod.
Dear, I'm here. Isabel. Dick.
Here, look. Please, don't come near me.
Why didn't you help me?
I tried, honest.
Don't you love me?
Oh,
Don't you?
you know I do.
Tell me again.
I love you.
I love you, Dick.
I can't go on like this. We can't.
I'm with you now. I'll always be with you.
But you'll leave again.
Never again.
No? Come close to me.
There.
Oh, Isabel.
You smell of liquor.
Oh, well, I just haven't.
My big, foolish, brave boy. They give you a Mickey.
They did?
What else?
Oh, I love you.
Promise you'll always be mine.
Forever.
Dear,
What, dear?
where are you going to go when you get up and have a nice hot dinner?
Blue Bottle Bar and Grill?
Where else?
As I walked in, I detected a hush fall over the patrons. The bartender hadn't seen me yet. But when he did, his face turned the same color as the dish towel he was wearing over one shoulder. Hey, give me the same as you gave me before, only this time not so strong.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, Brown's the name. You want to see a card?
I remember. That was a scotch, wasn't it?
Yeah, you got a good memory. But not that 13-and-a-half-year-old stuff this time.
Oh, sure. Hurt your head, sir?
No, I always wear bandages. It holds my hair down. Pour above the bar if you don't mind, so I can see it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's better. Now, where is Isabel LaRue?
Oh, really? I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Come on, out with it. Where is she?
Please, she's in 903 Beverly Towers.
903, just as I suspected.
Mr. Brown, don't tell nobody. I told you that they'll kill me.
Oh, no, they won't. Thanks for the scotch.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Well, what kind of a gun can I get for $17.50?
Say, a gun, 17. Oh, yes, I have a practically brand new shotgun, 12 gauges.
No, I was looking for a pistol.
Pistol. Yes. Here. Here's a honey, a 38 revolver.
Well, don't look so good to me.
Well, what can you expect for $17.50? It shoots, and I was told very accurately.
It's a deal.
Fine. You will have to sign some forms here and some identification, state law.
And then, there I was, standing in front of room 903 in the Beverly Towers. If Isabel was in there, I was going to get her out. And this time I knew she was in there. I reached in my pocket, and I pulled out the gun. I pulled the hammer back. I held it close to my body, so if anyone might be walking down the hall, they wouldn't see it. I started to pound on the door again.
Well, if it isn't Smart Boy, I thought I told you not to pound.
Let me in.
Smart Boy's got a gun. You might get hurt.
Let me in!
What else? My hospitality's boundless. Come in and have a cocktail.
Yeah. 13-half-year-old Scotch cocktail, I suppose. Oh, where's Isabel?
Oh, come now.
Where is she? I know she's here.
Put the rod away before you get hurt, Smart Boy.
Hey, this morning
Oh, hello, Roy. Come on in. You close that door behind you. Now, you two put your hands up.
What is this?
Now, both of you get over back against that wall.
Look, Brown, I don't know what you're trying to prove. If you're as smart as you think you are, you'll get out of here fast.
Isabel, come out. It's okay. Stand back where you are. See, there.
You got hurt once, Nosy.
Keep quiet. Isabel!
What are you waving the gun around for?
Now stand back.
You nervous?
You let Isabel go.
Hey, you're shaking so bad you couldn't hit the wallpaper.
Now, you stay away from that mantle.
I just want to pick up this automatic, that's all.
Now, stay away!
You're too nervous. You're out of your league, smart boy.
Put that gun down.
Drop the rod. Drop it.
Don't!
That's it. Drop the gun.
Well, the cops were there before the last bullet had left my gun. They slapped handcuffs on me and both of them. Apparently, the only thing I'd shot was the gun out of Desimoni's hands, a feat for which I'm still being complimented for. Well, the lieutenant looked across the desk at me with real respect. Gosh.
Yes, sir. I gotta hand it to you, my boy. Takes nerve to walk in on a guy like Desimoni.
Who's Desimoni?
What do you mean? Tony Desimoni, the guy who tried to murder you.
Yeah, but so what? What does he do?
You didn't know. The biggest racketeer and bookmaker alive. Oh, yeah, it takes nerve.
Does?
We were waiting to catch him on something big, and you fixed it for us. Now we got him on attempted murder. Hey, how much do he owe you?
Nothing.
Oh, you're lucky. He owed about $200,000 in bets he'd taken off the other suckers. Guys like that poor Worthington guy and what's his name, Mason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like Isabel LaRue is finally out of business.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, why not?
Please. Who's Isabel LaRue?
You don't know?
No, tell me.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I'm not. Who is she?
You don't know how it works, huh? Well, look, all bookies use fronts.
Fronts? You mean Isabel is a front for Tony Desimoni?
No. Isabel LaRue is Tony Desimoni. There is no such person as Isabel LaRue.
No. Oh, no. Oh, well, that isn't so.
What? Now, will you tell me why you went to all of this trouble?
Well, you see, there was a girl, and, she's... Oh, you wouldn't understand. Tony Desimoni is up in prison now. Now, wouldn't this be true if Tony Desimoni was the same as Isabel LaRue? She wouldn't be coming to see me anymore, now would she? Well, you'll have to excuse me now because it's a little late, and, I got to turn in, and besides, we want to be alone. I'm sure you'll understand.
Dick.
Oh, dear Isabel. Oh, a new dress.
Like it?
Well, it's a little... I love it, you understand, but isn't it a little daring?
No.
Gosh, I wouldn't want to see you wear it around anyone else.
I won't, darling. I love you.
And I love you.
You're so handsome, strong, and brave, wonderful.
What else?
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Red Skelton, with Kathy Lewis.
Well done, Red Skelton, well done.
Well, thank you, Harlow.
I've heard you as a comedian, now as a dramatic actor. But look, have you ever done any commercial work?
What, didn't you see me sell full brushes?
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah, do you want me to sell some of your Autolite Stay Full batteries now?
Red, they practically sell themselves. Especially after we tell people that Autolite Stay Full batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
What else?
Well, that's right, Ed. It figures that way because Autolite Stay Full batteries are star performers, just like the 400 other products made by Autolite for cars, trucks, planes, and boats in 28 Autolite plants coast to coast. Autolite also makes complete electrical systems for many makes of America's finest cars. Batteries, spark plugs, generators, starting motors, coils, distributors. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. So, friends, don't accept electrical parts supposed to be as good. Insist on and get Autolite original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, you're always right with Autolite. Next Thursday for Suspense, Van Heflin will be our star. The play is called Murder of Aunt Delia. And it is, as we say,
a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tonight's Suspense play was produced and edited by William Spear and directed by Norman MacDonald. Music for Suspense is composed by Renee Garrigank and Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The Search for Isabel is an original play by Richard Vaudra. Red Skelton appeared by arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of Battleground, starring Van Johnson, John Hodiak, Ricardo Montalban, and George Murphy. Red Skelton may be heard on his own Tide show for Procter & Gamble over CBS every Sunday night.
You can buy Autolite Stay Full batteries, Autolite resistor spark plugs, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present transcribed Mr. Alan Ladd in Motive for Murder. a suspense play produced and edited by William Spear.
Remingchester, you look like a badly battered battery. A sorry sight indeed for an Autolite Stay Full battery man like me.
Wilcox, I've just returned from a safari. Been hunting camels in Kilkenny.
Camels in Kilkenny? Why, by St. Patty, didn't you know that the last camel in Kilkenny calmly curled up and died when the first Autolite Stay Full battery landed in Ireland? He knew he couldn't compare with that teetotaling dispenser of pep and power, the Autolite Stay Full battery, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
Such shenanigans, Wilcox.
Remingchester, Autolite Stay Full batteries give 70% longer average life than batteries without Stay Full features. And that's proven by tests conducted according to SAE life cycle standards.
By the Blarney Stone.
And furthermore, Autolite Stay Full batteries have 3 times as much liquid reserve above the plates as batteries without Stay Full features. That's why they need water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
Say no more, Wilcox.
One thing more. You're always right with Autolite.
And now, with Motive for Murder and the performance of Alan Ladd, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
Irish, you'd ask me? How is a guy a cop? You make with magnifying glass and bloodhounds? You make with facts, I'd tell him. You start with something you know for sure. Yeah, you make with facts. But when you're a cop and you've got all the facts, what do you do when they're going to arrest your own wife for murder? Even the reporters were nice. They didn't try to steal a picture of Mary, though there were plenty of them around. But I knew what they were thinking about. The little guy with the mustache sitting in my chair wearing a knife between his ribs. And about Mary, my wife, lying over on the Davenport with a bourbon breath could use for a cutting torch. Jock Dewson was handling it. My pal for 8 years. He was doing what he could for a brother officer and a friend. But I knew what would have to go into his report. You see, I've made out too many of them myself.
All right. Boys, wait out in the hall till the basket gets here. Go on.
Yeah, but, Lieutenant, I ain't finished dusting the place
Go
yet. Now.
on. Get out in the hall, please.
Yeah, all right, sure.
Smoke, Dave?
No, thanks, Jock.
Well, she doesn't feel good. I'm going to ask you, Dave. You know who he is?
No, I never saw him before in my life.
His name's Hamilton. Victor Hamilton.
How'd you find that out?
Well, you sat there and watched me frisk him.
Huh? Yeah. I guess I got some sawdust in my head. Seen a lot of dead guys, but not in my own place.
Well, I just thought you might have known him, Dave, that's all. Funny you don't know the guy. Oh, look, Dave, I'm sorry it's your wife.
Yeah, everybody's sorry.
I can follow up the routine for an hour or two, maybe, but those guys from the DA's office...
I know. You're thinking of 2nd Avenue stuff. Spilled whiskey, broken glass, smear lipstick on dead man's cheek. She didn't kill him, Jock.
Irish.
Oh.
I feel funny.
She's awake now.
Hello, Angel.
Oh, hi, Irish. You're home early. Give me a kiss.
Hello, Mary.
Jock. Irish.
She's drunk.
Or drugged.
We'll find out later.
Irish, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Look, Angel, I want to ask you something.
Huh?
Why was Hamilton here?
Hamilton? We don't know anybody named Hamilton, Irish.
A little guy with a gray mustache.
Oh, you mean the salesman. I ordered a vacuum cleaner. He had to give me a demonstration and cleaned the whole place. He was a funny little man. I gave him a drink for doing all my work.
Then what, honey?
And then I felt this hurt in my head, and I saw you and Jack. I don't feel right, Irish.
Baby, that set of knives in the kitchen. Did you use the chef's knife for anything?
No. You know those knives scare me.
Yeah. That's all you can remember, Mary? That's everything?
Yes, what are you doing? Practicing cops on me?
Look, honey, the landlady came over to borrow a book. She heard the radio, but you didn't answer the bell. She got worried and used the passkey.
Irish, what is it?
We got trouble. Somebody used that knife on Hamilton.
Oh, Irish. Doc, what is this? Why, Mr. Hamilton's sitting right over there. I don't... Irish. Oh,
Well, Dave, medic says that bruise on Mary's head is something she could have done on a chair arm or a door. Skin isn't broken. The swelling doesn't amount to much.
So she was drunk and she fell down. Jock, you know she never took more than one drink. Let's hear the rest.
Lab ran tests. Not finished yet. No sign of narcotic on her so far. Plenty of whiskey. Prints on the knife were hers.
Well, why not? It was her knife in her kitchen.
You're a cop, Dave. You can't beat the system. Everyone's leaned backward on this all down the line. Everything's been checked a dozen times. The system says she's guilty, Irish.
You think she's guilty?
What I think doesn't count. It's facts. Hamilton sold vacuum cleaners. He had business cards in his pocket, but there was no order book at your house and no vacuum cleaner. Well, you can see what that does to her story about that demonstration. You better send a lawyer down to Harbor Precinct.
Not yet. I want to dig myself.
I know what you're thinking. She was slugged or drugged or both. And there was a third party.
That's right, there was a third party. He slugged Mary and shoved that knife in Hamilton. Then he poured whiskey down Mary's throat and painted lipstick on Hamilton's cheek. There has to be a third party.
Dave, I know you're trying, but you can't disregard what we found.
Look, I've been a cop a long time, Jock. I know a woman will shoot a man or stab him or poison him and then stand there and scream what a louse he is. But a man did this job, and I'm going to find him.
We gave the neighborhood and the house the works, and we came up empty, Irish.
Then you didn't look hard enough. I'm going to go take a look.
Wait a minute, Dave. I can't put you on this. The newspapers would crucify you.
Because she's my wife? Because I might want to destroy evidence?
Something like that.
All right, here's the badge. I wouldn't want to get the department any bad publicity.
Now, Dave, please.
David X. Murphy. Detective. Second grade. It says I'm a part of the system. A cop. Give it to the commissioner with my regards.
Oh, no, wait. Here. Take this back, Irish. As far as I'm concerned, you're hunting the gunsel that knocked off those service stations. How could you ask questions without a badge, huh?
Thanks, Chuck. Thanks a lot.
If there is a third party, find him, Dave. Find him.
There is. And I'll find him. You make with facts, I told you. You start with something you know for sure. I knew Mary hadn't killed Hamilton. For sure. Fact. Strangers seldom kill each other. 99 times out of 100, the killer knows the victim. Fact. Hamilton had been stabbed at my house where he came to demonstrate a vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner wasn't in my house. Hamilton had been killed for that vacuum cleaner. Fact. A vacuum cleaner? Is that a motive for a murder?
Yeah?
Police, I want to talk to you.
The police have been here.
Well, they're here again. Victor Hamilton had an apartment here, and you're his landlady. I want to know about him.
You do, huh? What do you want to know?
The works, good and bad. Did he drink, gamble? Did he stay in nights or go out? Did he pay his rent? Start talking and I'll listen.
How would I know so much about a tenant? I got my work to do. Yeah, no maid to keep me. Almost breaks my back sometimes.
Yeah, come on, now tell me.
Oh, he lived like a monk. Paid his bills and kept to himself. I never saw no friends with him.
Go on.
I can't tell you any more about him. What do you think I am? Harriet. Harriet, come here.
Yeah? What is it?
This is a policeman. He's asked me about Hamilton. I thought you could help him, maybe, huh?
Oh, Bob Victor.
You know him, miss?
Yes, I knew him. I'm Harriet Blodgett. I live in this building, too.
Do I get to go back to my house work?
No, yeah, thanks. Go on. Well, miss?
I wish I could tell you something, but I can't. I just felt sorry for Victor. Mr. Hamilton. He was small and he had no car. He used to carry those cleaners all over the North End. Now and then I'd fix him something to eat and take it up to him.
That all?
Nothing like you, man. I guess he wasn't interested. No compliment to me.
What do you do for a living?
Hostess, Elgin Restaurant off Columbus Circle.
Ever meet any of his friends?
He was a lonely little man. No friends, no enemies.
You're wrong. He had one enemy. The next morning, I was on the third floor of the Morgan building listening to a man named Richards, the sales manager of the vacuum cleaner company.
Not house to house. Indeed, no. I'd like to have that absolutely clear.
Our people work from lists supplied by us. We give them names of prospects, and they close the sale.
And make a fortune.
Well, not exactly. Take Hamilton. A bad bat. Got pretty tired. Didn't have the old bounce, the old steam. A lot of sales got away.
Bad back?
War wound, maybe. I don't know. He didn't talk much.
He got his demonstrator here every morning, huh?
We assign cleaners to each salesman. Whenever they make a sale, they bring a deposit in and get another new machine.
Do they make reports?
Absolutely. Every call.
Give me what Hamilton turned in yesterday.
Oh, yes, correct. Here you are. Hamilton's last report.
4502 Van Buren. 4510 Van Buren. 4515 Van Buren. No house to house, huh? Oh, are you kidding? No friends, only one enemy. On Van Buren Street. That's where my killer had to be. Somewhere on a street that had its feet in the bay and its head in the clouds. From pawn shops to snob apartments, the 4500 block was middle ground. Somewhere in that block, Hamilton had put his thumb on one doorbell too many. I started to the top of the list.
Police! Oh, no, my Herman's a good boy. He took that bicycle back. He is a good boy.
Yes, Mr. Hamilton was here demonstrating a vacuum cleaner. He cleaned all my rug. I promised to keep him in mind.
No, never let no strangers sell nothing inside of my place. No, never listen to what they got to say at all. Never.
I went through 25 like that. 26 was bigger than the others. A half block of lawn, stained windows, and brick. Built by one of yesterday's fortunes when Van Buren Street was young. There'll be money in it somewhere. Somehow, I said to myself. This was money. He was tall, slender, and pretty. The mustache moved first.
Please, my aunt's desperately ill.
Police.
But why? What do you want?
We're checking. A little guy named of Hamilton came by here yesterday selling vacuum cleaners. He rang your doorbell with a lot of others. But he got himself killed. We look into things like that.
Oh.
Whose house is this?
My aunt, Cecilia Breckenbridge. That chap was here. Hamilton, was it? An impertinent little fellow. He rang the bell several times, woke my aunt. I sent him away.
He didn't get inside?
Oh, no, not past the door.
That's funny. The salesmen make reports. They list every house where they make a demonstration. Your house is on that list.
Oh, it's a mistake. I sent him away.
Mm-hmm. He didn't make any mistakes about his other demonstrations. He didn't lie.
A mistake?
But if you want it that way, I'll check the neighborhood. People see things. I'll find someone who saw him in here.
All right. He was here inside.
Then why the runaround?
Well, my aunt, she's very old. It's my duty to spare her any unnecessary excitement. That's why I lied. And anyway, there's nothing she could tell you. He was here. He made his little speech. He went away.
Mm-hmm. But I've got a report to make out.
I know, but couldn't you make an exception?
An imposition calling on people, bothering them. But it's better than having a murderer walk the streets.
My aunt is really quite ill.
I can be very gentle.
Oh, it's embarrassing. Do you know what a persecution complex is?
I read about them.
Well, that's her trouble. She's old, senile. She thinks she's being kept a prisoner here.
Oh?
She's right, of course. If she weren't confined here, she'd be confined to an institution. She doesn't understand why. She's outlived all her close friends, and she wonders why no one comes to see her.
And that's why you let Hamilton and his vacuum cleaner in.
Well, I thought it would help. Instead, he made it worse.
I see. Are you, Breckenbridge?
Well, my name is Dolph. Harold Dolph, her sister's son. I'm her only relative. I keep the place going. You know how old people are about family homes.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Let's go and see her.
All right. This way.
Cecilia Breckenbridge was sitting in a rocking chair beside a window that looked out over the backyard. She was thin and small. And she looked up at me out of blue, tormented eyes.
Don't tell her that he was killed. It'll upset her. Aunt Cecilia. Aunt Cecilia.
It's a beautiful day, Harold. A lovely day.
Aunt Cecilia, this man is here to ask a few questions about that vacuum cleaner salesman you saw the other day.
Oh.
Now be a good girl and answer him.
It's a lovely day, Harold.
Mrs. Breckenbridge, I'd like to know what time he came in to see you.
Sometimes she'll talk, and sometimes she won't.
Mrs. Breckenbridge, do you remember how long he stayed?
The way her mind is, it's hard to tell what to expect.
Do you remember what he did while he was here?
Oh, it's a lovely day, Harold. A lovely day.
That you, Dave? Yeah, I'm in a drugstore at Van Buren and Hope. How's to coming out and give me a hand?
What do you mean?
I've spotted that third party. He's tall and pretty, and he's scared to death.
Autolite is bringing you Alan Ladd in Motive for Murder. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Say, Remingchester, were you in Limerick when you were hunting the Irish camel?
Was I in Limerick? I invented the Limerick.
Ah, but not this Limerick, old pal. Listen, a good name in Erin is Slattery. So's Autolite's Stay Full Battery. Its watery needs a teaspoon feeds. Only 3 times a year is no flattery.
Alas, poor Limerick. I knew him well.
Well, you know that the Autolite Stay Full Battery needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
Why?
Because it has 3 times as much liquid reserve above the plates as batteries without Stay Full features.
Is it the leprechaun in New Wilcox?
Why, every leprechaun in Ireland knows that the Autolite Stay Full Battery has a fiberglass retaining mat protecting every positive plate. That keeps the power-producing material in place, you see. In recent tests based on SAE life cycle standards, the Autolite Stay Full batteries gave 70% longer average life than batteries without Stay Full features. And remember, Autolite Stay Full batteries need water only 3 times a year in normal car use. Get an Autolite Stay Full battery and be right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage our star, Alan Ladd, in Motive for Murder, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
You start with something you know for sure, like the fact that Mary couldn't kill anyone. Then you go to people and you ask questions. You look for somebody who'll talk too much or not enough. Somebody like Harold Dolph in a big old-fashioned house in Van Buren Street. You meet his invalid aunt who only sits and dreams of 50 years ago. And you look at tall and pretty in his $30 shirt standing there. And you find out why he'd go out and kill a man named Hamilton and steal his vacuum cleaner.
All right, Dave, you've told me what you walked into. Now, tell me why you think Harold Dolph's the one.
Tried to cover up before I could ask anything accounted. He lied once.
Cut it, man. I've questioned people, too.
All right, but there's something wrong in that house. Something wrong about him. He looked like he knew she wouldn't talk before I asked her questions.
Explained she was ill, a little crazy.
Suppose she isn't crazy, Jock. Suppose she's afraid of him.
All right, Irish, suppose.
Maybe he's keeping her prisoner there.
Well, you said he admitted that much. She'd be in an institution otherwise.
But really keeping a prisoner in there.
Why, though? Why?
Money, of course. Her money. He explained it. Her family had money, not his.
You looked into that part?
No, Jock, but I've seen his kind 100 times. In gabardines that cost $250 standing around living off what another man worked hard for.
Oh, it's a reach, Irish, a long reach.
He's our man, I know it. He can stick around that house and torture that old lady by keeping her scared he could kill Hamilton.
Sure, but where does Hamilton fit?
I don't know, Jock. That old lady could tell me if I could talk to her.
You could be awful wrong, Irish.
I've been wrong before. All I want is a chance to talk to her without Dolph breathing down my neck.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, okay. If I'm right, I want Dolph where we can make the pinch. He'll come out of there sometime. When he does, you trail a guy. I'll talk to the old lady.
All right, Irish. Hey, that him backing the roadster out of the carriage house?
Hey, you're right. Check with the station anytime you get a chance. I'll do the same.
Right, Irish.
She couldn't answer the bell. I had to use my gun butt on the garden door. This time she wasn't humming. Just breathing slow, uneven. I lifted an eyelid and felt her pulse. Doped. Then I noticed her hands. Fine, long, delicately formed hands. But no rings. Yet marks that showed she'd worn rings most of her life. The Pictures of her all over the place showed her wearing rings. Rings with big stones and old-fashioned settings. Money. Went from top to bottom, then. Attic to basement, every room. No rings and no vacuum cleaner.
Harbor Precinct. Eddie speaking.
Doc Dewson checked in yet?
Who's this?
It's Dave.
Oh, Irish. Yeah, Jock checked in.
Well, give it to me.
I followed your man downtown to the Morgan building on 5th.
Morgan Building.
Yeah.
Morgan Building? No house-to-house canvassing, only from lists.
Hey, Irish, you all right?
Yeah, thanks, Eddie. I'll call you back.
Right.
Oh, Eddie.
Yeah, Dave.
Send a car to 4698 Van Buren. There's an old lady down there, doped. Name's Cecilia Breckenbridge. Take care of her. Nephew's name, Harold Dolph. Don't let him get close.
Got it.
Mr. Richards left strict orders that he wasn't to be disturbed. All the salesmen were in for a big meeting today.
Come on,
and
skip the act.
Now, you can't go in there. I don't care if you are the police. You can't go.
What is this, Elsie?
I told him, Mr. Richards, but he wouldn't listen.
I left strict orders that... Oh, it's you.
Mr. Richards.
Beat it, sister.
Now, see here. Such high-handed methods of entering a man's office. I'm a citizen of the
And
city.
you're violating City Ordinance 116, Paragraph 5, Code 2. You haven't got a peddler's license, and your boys are doing house-to-house.
I distinctly told you we work from clients.
That's not what I'm here. Going with the tall and pretty and the brown gabardines who came to see you a little while ago.
Huh?
Within the last hour, an officer from my division followed him this far.
A tall man, brown gabardines. But I...
What do you want?
Well, he just wanted to ask me about his vacuum cleaner.
What about his vacuum cleaner?
Well, I had to tell him the same thing I explained to you this morning about how we handle our sales.
What thing? Come on.
But about a sale. When they make one, they bring the deposit money in and get a new machine to deliver to the customer. They can't sell a demonstrator. It's used and worn.
Is that all?
Well, you see, he ordered a cleaner yesterday, and he said the salesman promised to deliver it, but he never got it.
What salesman?
He didn't know the salesman's name. He described him as a small man. Yes, a small man. All the man wanted really was a vacuum cleaner. My goodness, but
he wanted something else. What?
Well, he asked me for the address of that salesman. He said he wanted to talk to him about his vacuum cleaner that wasn't delivered.
You gave the address to him?
But I told you I don't know what salesman it is. Was. Just a little man, he said. So I remembered poor Hamilton. And I thought it might be...
You told him where Hamilton lived?
Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Did I do something wrong?
Driving across town towards Hamilton's apartment, I kept thinking of Mary and her question about how a cop works. No miracles, no magnifying glass, no bloodhounds, honey. Just facts. Facts to find a killer. An old house built with one of yesterday's great fortunes. A fortune that dwindled down to a handful of wedding rings. Diamonds. $20,000 or $30,000 worth of motive. Facts. A tall and pretty who was money hungry and liked expensive clothes and cars. Facts. A vacuum cleaner salesman apartment without a vacuum cleaner.
Hey,
You held out on me.
what do you mean? What do you mean this is a respectable apartment?
You know how to throw the book at you? When I was here before, I went through Hamilton's apartment and there wasn't a vacuum cleaner there.
But I never...
Hamilton kept at least 2 cleaners here all the time. You kept still, hoping to grab one for free.
But I never saw any...
He didn't keep them in his place. He didn't want to lug them up 3 flights. He kept them somewhere on this floor.
I didn't think you'd care.
Where was it?
The hall closet in back. He had a key.
You'll give me yours now. And that's where I found the old lady's wedding rings. The sack on that demonstrator Hamilton used in her house. Facts. I had all of them now. And a minute later, I heard feet on the stairs. I left the cleaner sitting there in the hall and stepped back into the shadows and waited. Waited for my killer.
Oh.
Hello, sweetheart. I've been expecting you. We got business.
Business?
About your aunt's diamond rings.
What are you talking about?
Murder?
Murder?
There's an old lady waiting to die, and you've been helping her with dope.
Well, that's ridiculous.
That's why you never let anybody in to see her. But you wanted some fun yesterday. Jokes. And you let a vacuum cleaner salesman named Hamilton come in and visit her.
Now, see here,
But
really...
as sick and as doped as she was, your aunt figured out a way so you'd never get those rings. She beat you, Dolph.
All right, you've got...
When you weren't looking, she took them off and threw them under the vacuum cleaner.
Now, we can come to some understanding
She wouldn't talk to you. Remember the salesman? Trailed him all over town. And And you found him at one place. Along the line, you stabbed him with a kitchen knife, sapped Mary, and did the covering up with the broken glass, lipstick, and liquor.
Mary?
My wife, brother, and it's my place.
Oh, well, now look. I can get you money. $10,000, $15,000.
Thanks. That's what I've been waiting for.
Please.
He talked. Fact. Harold Dolph killed the salesman when he opened the cleaner and didn't find the rings. He didn't know that Hamilton had stopped off at his own place, where he left the demonstrator with the rings in the sack and picked up the new one he was delivering to Mary.
Irish, how did you do it? With a magnifying glass and bloodhounds?
You know, honey, you make with facts. You start with something you know for sure. The fact that my wife can't be a killer. You see, I love her too much.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Alan Ladd.
Say, Wilcox, I've decided never to hunt Irish camels again, Biggory.
Let me give you a tip, Remingchester. You'll do better going for those Autolite Stay Full batteries and the more than 400 other products made by Autolite for cars, trucks, planes, and boats in 28 plants coast to coast. These include complete electrical systems used as original equipment on many makes of America's finest cars. Spark plugs, batteries, generators, coils, distributors, starting motors, bullseye sealed beam headlights. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly because they're a perfect team. So, friends, don't accept electrical parts supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on Autolite, original factory parts, at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, you're always right with Autolite. Next Thursday for Suspense, our star will be Ronald Reagan. The play is called One and One's a Lonesome. And it is, as we say,
a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tonight's suspense play was produced and edited by William Spear and directed and transcribed by Norman MacDonald. Music for Suspense is composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Motive for Murder was written by John and Ward Hawkins and adapted for radio by Jack Newman. Alan Ladd will soon be seen in the Paramount picture Captain Carey, USA. Don't forget, next Thursday, same time, Autolite will present Suspense, starring Ronald Reagan.
Buy Autolite Stay Full batteries, Autolite resistor or regular spark plugs, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
This week marks the 38th birthday of the Girl Scouts. Autolite joins that celebration and sends its warmest greetings to more than 1 million Girl Scouts of the USA who today are learning to become the better citizens of tomorrow.